Would you please open your camera, Swati?
It gives me yes, sir. Yes, sir.
यूसुफ भाई अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
Walaikum salam.
Good evening to everyone present here. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our distinguished resource person for today, Dr. Mansaf Alam sir, an eminent academician, accomplished researcher, and a highly respected professor in the field of computer science. Dr. Alam has served as the former Dean, Alumni Affairs at Jamia Millia Islamia, and is currently a professor in the Department of Computer Science of Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi. With a prolific career dedicated to teaching, research, and academic leadership, he has established himself as a leading expert in cloud computing, Internet of Things, big data analytics, artificial intelligence, and digital logic design. His research contributions are truly remarkable. Dr. Alam has authored 11 published books with reputed international publishers, including Spencer, Elsevier, Taylor and Francis, and PHI, with another book scheduled for 2025. He has published 108 research papers in Scopus and Web of Science index journals and has an impressive H index of 30, I-10 index of 88, and over 3,300 citations reflecting the far-reaching impact of his scholarly work. He has guided 14 PhD scholars, completed major and minor research projects, and holds an Australian patent for an artificial intelligence-based innovation. Dr. Alam is also the recipient of the prestigious Vishwesvaraya Young Faculty Research Fellowship from the Government of India. His academic presence is global. He has delivered 394 invited talks, chaired technical sessions, presented papers in USA, UK, France, Germany, Australia, and Oman, and served on numerous international and national committees. He is associated with several journals as editor-in-chief, guest editor, and editorial board member, contributing significantly to global research communities. Beyond his academic excellence, Dr. Alam has held several key administrative positions at Jamia Millia Islamia, including Security Advisor, Deputy Proctor, Deputy Director of IQAC, Deputy Provost, and Deputy Director of the Innovation and Entrepreneurship Center. With such a distinguished profile and vast expertise, we are truly honored to have him with us today. I now request our esteemed resource person, Dr. Mansaf Alam sir, to kindly take over the session.
Thank you, Dr. Swati, for nice introduction. Respected Vice Chancellor of the University, Dean, Head, Organizer, Coordinators, especially Jamshed Sahab and my dear participants. Good evening to all of you. Friend, you know, we all are a teacher. Most of the participants may be the teacher or research scholar from the various places across the country. So I'm not going to teach you, but I'm going to share you some information. And that information will be very, very helpful for your research and the teaching. So I will discuss today digital communications for in the real world, a lot of development in the field of digital communications. And right now, we people can't survive without the digital communications. आज आपसे कहा जाए कि you don't have to use the email, it is very difficult for you people to survive in the real world for the communications. Someone asks you, don't use the WhatsApp. आप कहेंगे कि एक दिन खाना मत खिलाओ, लेकिन WhatsApp का यूज करना बंद मत करो. WhatsApp communication is very important right now. Without investing the money, you can communicate your message from one place to another place across the country within a second with the help of WhatsApp. So communication technology, digital communication is very important right now in the teaching and the research. So just one introduction about the communications and applicability. Now I'm going to start the formal presentation. Just I'm going to share my PPT. Now I hope my PPT is visible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, respond. Okay, great. Now the topic for
Yes,
discussion
sir.
is introduction to digital communication for sustainability. First, you have to, my PPT is not visible. Now it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now great. So first we have to understand the digital communications. What is exactly the digital communications and how this digital communication is helpful for sustainability. Digital communication is the procedure of exchanging information, message, and ideas via a digital technology and platform. It involves the transmission and reception of data through electronics devices and the networks. Digital communication enables a real-time interaction, instant messaging, video conferencing, and sharing of multimedia content across vast distance. Sometimes people are considering it in the ICT, information communications technology. I am giving a lecture from my lab in Jamia Millia Islamia. And you people are listening my lecture. You are sitting across the country. Some people across the world, and they are listening my lecture. So first you have to understand communication. And after that, we'll discuss about the digital communication. When you are going to teach the student in the classroom, means you are going to give the information to the student. And there is no technology, no digital equipment is used between you and your when you are going to communicate in the class. यानी कि क्लासरूम में जो आप पढ़ाते हैं, मैसेज को कम्युनिकेट करते हैं, वहां पे कोई डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशंस नहीं है. Only the communications, human to human communications. And some people having that capability, a state of the communication, उसकी आवाज 20 मीटर तक जा सकता है, 20 मीटर तक जा सकता है. इवन अगर बहुत ही लाउड आवाज है तो 50 मीटर तक आप कम्युनिकेट. It is not possible to communicate your message, then a technology is required to communicate your message far away from you. So that is known as the information communication technology, or you can say it is a digital communication. You are using 0-1, any high voltage, low voltage, a machine and technology to communicate your message across the world. That is the digital communications. Now, just see what are the key elements of digital communication. When the digital communication is possible, what are the important elements for the digital communications? Digital communication process a range of unique features that distinguished it from traditional communication method. जैसा कि मैंने आपको बताया, जो ट्रेडिशनल कम्युनिकेशन मेथड था, जैसे you are living in Delhi and you have to send the message to your parents who are residing in UP and Bihar. तो उस वक्त क्या करते थे आप? Just sending a letter, यानी कि आप अंतर्देशीय या पोस्टकार्ड के जरिए आप अपने मैसेज को लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस के लिए कम्युनिकेट करते थे. वहां पर टेक्नोलॉजी वाज नॉट यूज्ड. एंड बिफोर दैट देयर आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स हियर. पीपल आर सेंडिंग द मैसेज विद द बर्ड. दैट इज द ओल्डेस्ट कम्युनिकेशन मेथड. एंड इन दैट कम्युनिकेशन मेथड मोर टाइम आर रिक्वायर्ड. बहुत समय लगता था. एक लेटर आप घर भेजते थे तो 1 हफ्ते के अंदर घर पहुंचता था, फिर उसका रिप्लाई वहां से आने में भी एक 1 मंथ के आसपास लग जाता. बट विद द हेल्प ऑफ डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशन, विद इन अ फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकेंड, you can communicate your message, send your message via telephone, via email, via WhatsApp, any messaging services. You can immediately communicate to your friend that is far away from you. Understanding this important, some attributes is essential to full grasp of the power and capabilities of digital communications. So this digital communications key element, that is the elements, geographically barriers, seamless integrations, real-time communications. Immediately you can communicate to each other without the delay. You are using the WhatsApp or you are using the messenger, you are sending the message, the person is receiving, and immediately that person is replying to you. It is also flexible and convenient. Anytime you can communicate your friend, your family, whether it is a morning, it is a evening, or anytime. You can also customize the references, and the last, broaden your reach. You can reach to the many people within limited amount of time with the help of digital communication. And so many services are available right now for the communications. Now see some examples of digital communication. A lot of examples are available right now. So see, the digital communication has revolutionized the way we connect. यानी डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशन की वजह से इतना रेवोल्यूशन हुआ इस रियल वर्ल्ड में, हम कई तरीके से लोगों से कनेक्ट हो सकते हैं और कम्युनिकेट कर सकते हैं. वी कैन कम्युनिकेट विद द पीपल अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड. देयर आर वेरियस वेज आर अवेलेबल राइट नाउ. Collaborate, you can also collaborate with the help of digital communications. You can explore some key digital communications examples that highlight the power and impact of digital communication. Instant message. Immediately you can send the message to anyone. SMS, short message services. That is the example of digital communications. In instant messaging, platforms like WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Slack enable a real-time messaging for the fast and efficient communications. इसके जरिए आप बहुत फास्ट तरीके से efficient way में you can send the message. You can send the picture, you can send the video, and any kind of material you can send with the help of these all instant messaging services. You can also personalize your message, WhatsApp status to reflect their mood also. कई दफा क्या होता है कि there is something differences between two friends, between the friend, and they don't want to communicate to each other, but the person want to communicate without sending the message. That person is changing the status of the WhatsApp. उसमें कोई ऐसा फोटो लगाया दुखी वाला, रोते हुए, जिसे वो मैसेज को कम्युनिकेट करता है दूसरे फ्रेंड को कि समझ गया कि वो कुछ कहना चाहता है आपसे विदाउट सेंडिंग मैसेज. So that is another communication that you are changing the status of your WhatsApp. That also communicates some message, and your friend across the world, after looking at your status, they maybe understand that what your friend want to say. Video conferencing. Video conferencing is another example of digital communications. Video conferencing tools such as Google Meet, जैसा कि हम अभी इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं, that is the Google Meet. It is also the video conferencing kind of things. So this is very important communications tool that help the people to communicate to each other, collaborate to each other, exchange the idea to each other. People right now using the Zoom. Friends, just realize at the time of lockdown, we people were teaching our students with the help of Google Meet. Just imagine कि अगर Google Meet नहीं होता, यानी कि just we can say cloud computing. These all are the example of cloud computing also. It's a concept. हम सब घर पे बैठ गए थे, कम्युनिकेशन कोई नहीं था, ना कॉलेज जा सकते थे, ना यूनिवर्सिटी जा सकते थे, ना कोई आपके घर पे आ सकता था. लेकिन द क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग मेक इट पॉसिबल टू कम्युनिकेट विद द पीपल across the world, across the country, across the state that is far away from you. And the example of cloud computing is this Google Meet. And that all cloud computing come under the digital communications. Another tool we people were used at that time, that was Zoom. Zoom was popular at that time. Before that, before lockdown, no one know about the Zoom. And Zoom was very popular at that time. और उसी वक्त से Zoom जो है कंपनी बहुत बड़ी कंपनी बन गई. So Zoom is also the example of video conferencing, and most of the people started teaching the student with the help of Zoom. Another video conferencing, Microsoft Teams. Most of the universities taken the subscription of Zoom and MS Teams to teach the student, take the examination, give the assignment, etc. These three video conferencing tools were used mostly at the time of lockdown, and after that, this system evolved in the real world that you can teach the student remotely. Google Meet, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams were very popular at that day. And this time, people also using these all tools, video conferencing tools, for distance communications. These three tools have transferred remote communication by allowing face-to-face interaction and virtual meeting. यानी कि इस कम्युनिकेशन में, वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग कम्युनिकेशंस में, you can communicate to each other face by face, face to face. हम एक दूसरे को देखकर अब बात कर सकते हैं, अपने इमोशन को शेयर कर सकते हैं, अपने पिक्चर को देख सकते हैं, एक दूसरे का जेस्चर को देख सकते हैं। तो इन तीनों में से कोई सा भी, इसके अलावा भी बहुत सारे हैं, फेस टाइम इटिसेट्रा, बहुत सारे आपके टूल्स हैं, वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग टूल्स है। इससे पहले स्काइप हुआ करता था, लेकिन लॉकडाउन के बाद ये सारे टूल्स बहुत ही पॉपुलर हो गए। Now another example, that is the social media. Right now most of the people in the real world are using the social media. Most of the people can't live without the social media. Everyone are using the social media for the communication. Social media also the example of digital communication. Social media platform like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn, many more, connected people globally. अब इसके जरिए आप across the world you can connect, and most of the people are connected across the world to each other with the help of Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. So Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn connected people globally that enable them or enabling them to share updates, engage in discussion and build the network. आपने देखा होगा कि इन मीडिया के जरिए, सोशल मीडिया के जरिए, most of the people are engaged in discussing on various topics. Some message you can send on the social media. Many people involved by giving the comment, appreciating it, criticizing it. So a lot of discussion take place on the social media, and that social media is also the example of digital communications. Now, email. आज के डेट को हम कहें तो ईमेल के बगैर कोई भी नहीं रह सकता. Everyone or most of the people who is working or maybe residing at the home, not working, they all are using the email. It remains a widely used example of digital communication method. अब तक का सबसे ज्यादा यूज जो है that is the email. You can say the widely used example of digital communication method. ऑफिशियल भी माना जाता है, जो मेल करते हैं, that is the official also. All organizations make it official. You can send the mail and people will recognize that mail and that may be used as a proof. So these services providing a formal and reliable means of exchanging the messages and the file. It is a formal method, and you can say it also a reliable of exchanging the message and the files in your office. In your office, people are saying you can send the email, send the message or file with the help of email, and that will be acceptable. A collaborative tools and the cloud storage people are using right now, that is also the example of digital communications. In the case of collaborative tools and cloud storage, platforms such as Google Drive and Dropbox allow users to collaborate on document in the real time. जो क्लाउड स्टोरेज है and most of the people are using it. Gmail is also the example of cloud computing. In the case of Gmail, so many tools are available that you can use. Google Drive people are using for the communications. With the help of a Google Drive or Dropbox on a common document, many people can work. You have a document on a Google Drive, you have a design or develop a letter, you compose a letter, and you want to show it to someone, you want someone to see the letter, modify the letter. So without sending, you can share, and the person sitting far away from you, they can see your document, modify in the real time, and you can also see. It happened with the Google Drive and the Dropbox. So most of the people are saying you can upload the data on the Dropbox or Google Drive and send the link, so the people across the world can see your document, photograph, they give their comment, they can modify it, etc. And that also come under the collaborative tools. And so many people can work on a same document. That is also the example of digital communications. Next one, social networking platform is another example of digital communication. Social networking platform, that is the Twitter and the LinkedIn, that offer avenues for professional network or professional networking. With the help of LinkedIn and the Twitter, you can make the professional network. आप एक दूसरे से जो आपके फील्ड के लोग हैं, मान लो कि आप मैनेजमेंट के हैं, if you want to make a network among the management people, easily you can make with the help of LinkedIn. You can communicate to the other group of people also with the help of a Twitter and the LinkedIn. So that is come under the social networking platform. You can also share the knowledge and industry engagement. Industry people also engage you with the help of LinkedIn. चाहे इंडस्ट्री के पीपल हैं, उनको कोई प्रोफेशनल चाहिए, they people upload their job requirement, anything on the LinkedIn, and you can browse it. If that's good for you, you can communicate with them. So this LinkedIn and Twitter for the professional work, also for making the network. This is one of the best digital communication example. Business can utilize to build a royal customer base. So that is example of digital communications. Another is the mobile applications. The mobile apps enable communication on the go, providing instant access to the messaging, social media, banking, and the other services. So mobile application softwares, it also come under the digital communications. Next one, online learning platform. Right now, so many online learning platforms are available, and you can learn from there. Some online classes is going on, or you teacher, you can also make your own online learning system, so that anyone can get the information from learning platform. E-learning platform and tool enable students and educators to communicate, access resources, and participate in virtual classroom. And next one, that is the online customer support in the case of a business. You are doing some business and you need a online customer support. So right now, so many chatbot are available real world to support your business. जैसे मान लिया कोई कस्टमर जानना चाहता आपके प्रोडक्ट के बारे में, and that customer want to communicate with you, and that customer want to communicate with you in the night at 3 o'clock. So it is not possible to give the support to customer manually. So chatbot will available 24 hours to help the customer. In this way, this technology is very helpful in the case of customer support. Many companies provide customer support through live chat, chatbot, and other websites also offering prompt assistance. So dear participants, these all are the example of digital communications. Now see, why digital communication matter for the sustainability? Whether any technology is sustainable for the work or not. So now see why the digital communication matter for the sustainability. Digital communication shapes how we share ideas, collaborate, and drive change globally. जो global communications है, that make a ways to share your idea across the world, or you can do the collaborative work with the help of digital communication, and that everything will be changed globally. It has become the backbone of the modern environment movement. जो modern environment movement है, उसके लिए digital communications play very important role. That is enabling instant coordination across the continent. You want to coordinate across the world, across the continent, digital communications that make it possible. Yet this powerful tool carries a paradox, which it can accelerate sustainability effort. It also bears hidden environmental costs that we're only beginning to understand. Understanding this dual role is the key to harnessing digital tools, responsibility, and ensuring our online action align with our environment values. So that's why this digital communications matter for the sustainability. The 5 C's of sustainability, a holistic framework. हम यहाँ देखते हैं 5 C जो है sustainability के लिए a holistic framework. The first one, that is the clean. It promotes renewable energy, reduce waste, and actively lower carbon footprint across all operations. So clean is the first one for the sustainability. Second one, community. It fosters collective action and develop a local solution that empower the grassroots movement. Culture that embrace diversity and shift mindset from consumption to conservation through the education. Care prioritize empathy, environmental stewardship, and the well-being of future generation. And the fourth one, fifth C, corporate governance. Ensure business adopt ethical, transparent, and genuinely sustainable practice. So these all are the 5 C's for the sustainability, a holistic framework, and there the digital communications play very important role. Now see the environmental footprint of the digital communications. What is the environmental footprint of the digital communication? Let us see here. 6 to 12% global electricity use, the ICT sector share of worldwide electricity consumption with the data center as a major contributors. 2040, that is the critical threshold year when ICT means information communication technology. Means when you are going to communicate your message via any digital communications tool, you are going to communicate your message, that emission, ICT emission could surpass aviation and shipping the combined. Energy consumption, yeah. Environment. When you are going to search a data from the Google, or you are sending the message from one place to another place, energy consumption is there. What amount of energy is consumed when you are going to communicate your message? 50 million e-waste annually, that ton of electronic waste generated each year, growing at the alarming rate. अब देखिए यहाँ पे जो डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशन से बहुत सारे डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशन से डिवाइसेज हैं, the old devices are replaced with the new one. आपके पास एक मोबाइल लिया आपने फॉर द कम्युनिकेशन, 2 साल के बाद वो मोबाइल आपका पुराना हो गया. A new mobile come into the market, आपने उसको रिप्लेस कर दिया, नया मोबाइल ले लिया, and that mobile is now the waste, and so many things are there, and one person is replacing one mobile in within 2 years. So just imagine in the world how much mobile or devices, communication devices are replaced by the people, and that come under the e-waste. So manufacturing devices require vast quantities of fossil fuel, chemical, and the water. The hidden cost of our digital infrastructure extend far beyond what we see on our screen. Now data center. You know data center, where huge amount of data are stored. जैसे एक एग्जांपल देता हूं मैं आपको कि when you are going to communicate your message from one place to another place, just you are using the Gmail. First your data transfer to the server in a data center. From that data center, your message is communicated to your friend, yeah, or you can say the receiver at the end of the receiver. अब आप वहां पे डेटा सेंड किया, तो डेटा सेंटर that having the hidden energy change. जैसे आप व्हाट्सएप से मैसेज कम्युनिकेट करते हैं, तो व्हाट्सएप से मैसेज कम्युनिकेट करने में there is no third party involved. It is end to end encryptions. इस पे क्वेश्चन आएगा, मुझे यकीन है, जब हम डिस्कशन के लिए आपको आधा घंटा देंगे या 20 मिनट डिस्कशन के लिए देंगे. So when you are going to send your message from one devices to another devices via WhatsApp, third party is not going to involve. The data are stored on sender mobile, and the data are also saved at the receiver end. So end-to-end communications. So these massive facilities operate 24/7, that consuming enormous amount of electricity while requiring sophisticated cooling system to prevent overheating. तो डेटा सेंटर में बहुत सारे डिवाइसेस लगे होते हैं. अब उस डिवाइसेस को ओवरहीटिंग से बचाने के लिए यू हैव टू यूज द कूलिंग सिस्टम. वहां पे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का कंज्यूम ज्यादा हो रहा है. आप इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं तो वहां पे बहुत सारे टेक्निक्स पीपल आर डेवलपिंग हाउ टू सेव द एनर्जी. And somewhere people are using the green energy. So cooling is also required. A single data center can use as much energy as a small town. Single data center can use as much as a small town. जो small town है उसमें जो energy consume होता है, that is consumed by the single data center. Huge electricity are required to run the huge amount of devices available in the data center to store the data. Digital carbon footprints, everyday example. The first one, email impact. A single email carbon footprint ranges 0.03 gram to 26 CO2 equivalent depending on the attachment and the server used. अब देखिए कि ईमेल का जो इंपैक्ट है, अगर आप एक सिंगल ईमेल को भेजते हैं, उसका जो कार्बन फुटप्रिंट का जो रेंज होता है 0.03 G to 26 G CO2 इक्विवेलेंट, वो डिपेंड करता है कि आपका अटैचमेंट क्या है एंड कितना सर्वर यूज हो रहा है. सेकेंड वन, multiplier effect. Millions of email, instant message and video call multiply this impact exponentially across the globe every second. अब जब सोचिए कि every minute how many emails are sent across the world, यानी कि millions of emails, instant messages, video call is done by the people across the world. Millions. Just you can imagine it. Third one, device life cycle. Device productions and disposal add significant environmental burden. अब देखिए आज के डेट में रियल वर्ल्ड में a lot of devices are produced by the different company across the world, and so many devices are disposal added in the real world. अब बहुत सारे डिवाइसेस को बना भी रहे और बहुत सारे डिवाइसेस को डिस्पोज ऑफ करते जा रहे. सो दैट सिग्निफिकेंटली इन्वायरमेंट बर्डन, अब इन्वायरमेंट के ऊपर बर्डन होता है कि इतना सारे जगह डिवाइसेस वर्ल्ड से निकल रहे तो जाएंगे कहां, और बहुत सारे डिवाइसेस आ रहे हैं तो क्या होगा. फ्रॉम द रियर अर्थिंग मिनिमाइज टू टॉक्सिक वेस्ट. कई दफा हो सकता है, कई दफा कि आपने कुछ डिवाइसेस को आपने वो खुले मैदान में फेंक दिया, कहीं किया, हो सकता है उसके वजह से कोई टॉक्सिक चीजें ना निकल जाए, जैसे कोई केमिकल थिंग से. बहुत सारे ऐसे प्रोडक्ट हैं जिसको आप वेस्ट करते हो, एयर से कंबाइन करके, वाटर से कंबाइन करके, हो सकता है कि कोई टॉक्सिक चीजें भी दे दे, टॉक्सिक वेस्ट आ सकता है. तो ये सारे इन्वायरमेंट के लिए बड़ी हार्मफुल होता है. और डेली डिजिटल हैबिट्स seemingly insignificant individuals that create a massive collective environment impact that demand urgent attention. कहीं कहीं पे जो मैसेज कलेक्टिव इन्वायरमेंट के इम्पैक्ट के लिए वो डिमांड जो है अर्जेंट अटेंशन देने की जरूरत होती है. चैलेंजेस इन द डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशन फॉर द सस्टेनेबिलिटी. कम्युनिकेशन टेक्नोलॉजी प्रॉब्लम. अब हम बात करते हैं कि जो टेक्नोलॉजी कम्युनिकेशंस की जो प्रॉब्लम है क्या है. digital technology can inadvertently encourage simplistic, polarizing communication that undermines the collaborations essential for the sustainability. Just like social media algorithm amplify device content over the nuance discussion. Digital platform may hinder the complex cooperative problem solving needed for the environmental challenges. Echo chamber limit exposure to diverse perspective and the solution. Enhance digital literacy is crucial to foster constructive, inclusive dialogue that bridges divide rather than deepening. So these all are the challenges in the digital communication for sustainability. What are the strategies to reduce the digital environmental impact? People have to make the strategy. Everyone have to make the strategy to reduce the digital environmental impact. The first one, streamline the digital use. यानी कि आपको स्ट्रीमलाइन करना है कि डिजिटल कितना यूज करना है, कैसे यूज करना है, वो इंपॉर्टेंट है. उसके लिए आपको स्ट्रीमलाइन करना होगा डिजिटल यूज का. मिनिमाइज अननेसेसरी ईमेल एंड लार्ज फाइल ट्रांसफर. हमें कोशिश ये करना चाहिए कि अननेसेसरी मेल भेजना नहीं चाहिए. Just we have to avoid the unnecessary sending the mail and large file transfer. Unsubscribe from the unused newsletter and clean your digital storage regularly. अब देखिए यहाँ पे जब हम कम्युनिकेट करते हैं ना, तो हम लोग हमेशा जैसे भी कुछ मैसेज आया, हमने देखा नहीं देखा, फॉरवर्ड कर दिया, फॉरवर्डेड टू ऑल. अब उसे क्या होता है कि जो इंसान जैसे बहुत सारे ग्रुप आपने बना लिया और उस ग्रुप में इतना ज्यादा मैसेज आने लगता है, दैट इज वेस्ट. यू पीपल आर नॉट लुकिंग एट दैट. हर टाइम सब्सक्राइब करते हैं. आपको मेल पे देखिएगा, अनवांटेड मेल एवरी टाइम यू आर गेटिंग इट. that is going to waste the spaces on your mobile phone or your computer. So better it to unsubscribe the mail or whatever, unused newsletter and clean your digital storage regularly. यानी आप देखिएगा व्हाट्सएप पे बहुत सारे ग्रुप है, कुछ ही दिनों बाद आपका स्टोरेज फुल हो जाता है, तो हमेशा आप उसको डिलीट करके उसको क्लीन करना होगा. That is one strategy. Second one, choose green hosting. Means you have to select web hosting services. देखिए हम जब भी कोई चीज काम करते हैं डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशंस के लिए, तो we have to host the services. While hosting the services, you have to select the web hosting services that is powered by renewable energy. जो renewable energy है उसके जरिए अगर वहां पे मिल रहा है तो आप वहां पे होस्टिंग कीजिए. And support the company committed to the carbon neutrality. This is the second strategy. Next one, extend the device lifespan. अब ये देखिए, एक डिवाइस आप देखिएगा, नोटिस कीजिएगा कि अगर कोई मोबाइल फोन आप खरीदते हैं तो 2 साल तक उसका लाइफ होता है, 2 साल के बाद वो खराब होने लगता है. तो एज ए मैन्युफैक्चरर we should develop a device that life of that device should be more, or you can extend the lifespan of the devices. Promote the repairability. या तो कोशिश करना चाहिए हमारे ऐसा डिवाइस है. Sometimes some devices come into the market that is for one time use. एक बार आपने यूज किया, उसको फेंक दिया तो आपका ई वेस्ट हो गया. तो कोशिश ये करना चाहिए कि जो डिवाइस हम बनाए वो डिवाइस का रिपेयर हो सके, उसको रिन्यू कर सके, रिसाइकलिंग कर सके, तो हमारा ई वेस्ट कम हो, उसके लाइफ स्पेन ज्यादा होना चाहिए, उसमें अपग्रेडेशन की फैसिलिटीज होनी चाहिए, अपग्रेड रेदर देन रिप्लेस। कई दफा हम क्या करते हैं, हार्ड डिस्क लिया, उसको रिप्लेस कर दिया, जब रिप्लेस किया एंड दैट इज द ई वेस्ट, अब उसको कहीं ना कहीं आप फेंकेंगे, तो दैट मे हार्म द इन्वायरमेंट। एंड इंप्रूव द ई वेस्ट रिसाइकलिंग इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर इन योर कम्युनिटी। लेकिन उसमें कोशिश होना चाहिए कि हम उसको रिसाइकिल कर लेंगे ई वेस्ट को, और फिर उसको री यूज में उसको इस्तेमाल करें आपके इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर। दिस इज द अनदर स्टेट। एंड द लास्ट वन, that support circular economy, advocate for policies linking digital and environmental strategy to create truly sustainable technology cycle. So that's why we all have to make the strategy to reduce the digital environmental impact. See the power of digital communications in the sustainability. अब यहाँ पे हमें अंडरस्टैंड करना होगा कि डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशंस का क्या पावर है इन सस्टेनेबिलिटी। डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशन हैज revolutionized the way we interact. अब डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशन ने एक ऐसा रेवोल्यूशन ला दिया है वर्ल्ड में, जिस तरह से हम कम्युनिकेट करते हैं, इंटरेक्ट करते हैं डिवाइसेस से, इंफॉर्मेशन को शेयर करते हैं, एंड मोबिलाइजिंग द एक्शन, इट एक्सेसिबिलिटी, स्पीड एंड ग्लोबल रीच that make it a powerful tool for promoting sustainability initiatives. See now, the digital communication for the sustainability. The first one, traditional method, means limited reach and slow disseminations. This is the traditional method है, that may be the limited, or it may be the slow disseminations. Second one, digital adoption, that embracing online platform and the tool. So many online tools are available that you can use for digital communication for the sustainability. Information sharing, rapid disseminations of sustainability of the data sustainability. Mobilizing action means engaging communities in sustainability efforts. And the fourth one, sustainable future, that is the widespread adoption of eco-friendly practices. Now we have to educate the people by the digital platform about the sustainability, e-wastage, etc. Digital platform education, lack of public awareness. So we should give the awareness about this to the people, and limited knowledge of sustainability. So we have to give more and more knowledge about the digital awareness, digital waste, and the sustainability. By the video, infographics, simulations, effectively communicate sustainability uses and motivate action for the sustainability. Means increase the public awareness in so many ways by which you can make the people aware about it. That with knowledge of sustainability solutions, we have also think about the solutions, how to help the environment by awareing the people, giving the awareness to the people. Next is digital marketing for the sustainable consumption. First one, to facilitate resource sharing, means online platform enables sharing and circular economy model. You have to also promote sustainable product that use digital channels to showcase eco-friendly options. Encourage informed choices that provide consumers with information to make sustainable decisions. And the last one, minimize the environmental impact, जिसको हमने डिस्कस किया था. Consumers choose product that reduce their ecological footprint. So that's all about the digital marketing for the sustainable consumption. Digital pathway to sustainability. Digital tools. Now we have to find out the sustainable solutions. To find out the sustainable solution, first you have to consider digital tools, and that tools should enable global stakeholder to for the collaborations and the knowledge sharing. Second one, online forum. The platform for, you should open a platform for open discussion and the collaborative problem solving for the sustainable solution. Next one, the virtual conferences. Make an event, organize an event that connecting experts worldwide for sustainable development. यानी आपको एक इवेंट को ऑर्गेनाइज कीजिए. That event may be connect the expert across the world and make a discussion for the sustainable development. Collaborative platform, spaces for the joint project and shared resource management. Social media marketing for the sustainability. First, you have to identify the social media platform for the social media marketing. Just you have to choose a platform just like a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and that platform are very helpful for the social media marketing for the sustainability. Second one, just create the engaging content. You have to create the engaging content so that many customers can attract towards your product by developing the informative and appealing content on sustainability topic. Building online communities. You have to build an online community so that so many people can connect to each other to foster the dialogue and collaboration among the like-minded or individuals. You can also make a partner with the influencers, collaborate with influencers, passionate about the sustainability. Use targeted advertisement. आपको एक targeted advertisement बनाना होगा for the real specific demographics with the sustainability messages. Building a sustainable online presence, that is the website and the blog content. In the website and the blog content, there should be a search engine optimization. And that will be helpful for ensuring discoverability through search engine ranking. Second one, make a informative content and give the details information about the sustainability goals and the progress. Next, call to action. That means you have to encourage the visitors' participation in the sustainability effort. Educational resources, just like an article, videos, infographics on the sustainability. Email marketing strategy. Email is also the example of digital communications, and people are using the digital marketing via the email. For the email marketing strategy, just you have to make the personalized message, and that going to appeal the users or a customers. अगर किसी कस्टमर को आप नॉर्मल मेल भेजते हैं और वहां नॉर्मल मेल की जगह पे just you are addressing to a particular person, then that mail will be liked by that customer. Newsletter, you have to update it on regular basis on the sustainability initiative and the event. You can also automate the campaign, automated email to engage new subscriber. You can also make a mail or make that mail automatic to engage the new subscriber. Now see, there are three sustainability communications method. The first one, documentaries, means you have to create a short documentaries about the environmental issues, sustainable solution, and the impact of your organization's work. Second one, you have to make the animation. You can explain with the help of an animation, that may be the animated explainer, that use the animated explainer to simplify the complex sustainability. जो एनिमेशन के जरिए जो complex sustainability है उसको simplify कर देगा. That also simplify the sustainability concept and make them more accessible to a wider audience. इसके जरिए wider audience आपको मिल जाती है. Live streaming, host live stream with experts, through leader to discuss sustainability topic and answer the question from the audience. The question answer session is very important to exchange the information. So you have to make it the live stream. Digital tools for sustainability collaboration, project management software. Project management software is very helpful to track the progress and manage the task. Second one, communications platform that facilitate real-time team communications. Just you have a team and you want to communicate among the team in the real time, so there should be a communications platform. Online forum, there should be an online forum for the discussion. People can discuss their issues and collaborate on the solution. Visualizing sustainability data, just you have to visualize it. The visualizations impact the users. Users को काफी पसंद आता है कोई भी चीज विजुअल फॉर्म में है तो. That means map. Visualizing the geographical distribution of environmental problem and the solution with the help of a map. Infographics means present data on environmental issues and sustainable practices in visual engaging form. Interactive dashboard allow users to explore sustainability data and track the progress towards goal. Digital sustainability solution. First one, that is the public cloud computing. The public cloud computing should be there. अब इसको हम थोड़ा सा समझते हैं यहाँ पे कि क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग है क्या. जैसे मान लीजिए कि कोई चीज आप एक कार खरीदते हैं, उस कार में आपने कम से कम 3 से 4 लाख 10 लाख रुपए खर्च कर दिया, बट देयर इज नो यूज ऑफ दैट कार, क्योंकि आप यूनिवर्सिटी के पास में रहते हैं, पैदल आ जाते, तो यू आर वेस्टिंग द मनी. सो you can hire the car as per your requirement You can take the Ola, Uber, etc. Similarly, when a software is required, you are going to buy it. So no need to buy it. You can take it as a subscription. You can subscribe. In the cloud, hardware is available as a hardware as a services, software as a services, infrastructure as a services are available. So no need to buy the hardware, because you are going to buy the hardware after 2 years, 3 years, that may be the wastage. So no need to buy the hardware. You can only take the hard disk, memory, CPU on rent for 1 day, 2 days, whatever your requirement, jitna aapka requirement hai. And that cloud, public cloud computing are available right now. And you can take all hardware, software for use and you can read. This is the first one solution. क्योंकि आप कंप्यूटर खरीदते हैं, पूरा उसका हार्ड डिस्क खराब हो गया या i3 लिया, अब आपको i7 आ गया, तो उसको आपको डिस्कार्ड करेंगे तो वेस्ट होगा. सो बेटर है कि सेम मशीन को अगर क्लाउड पर हम ले लेते हैं, तो जो पुराना मशीन है दैट मे बी अपग्रेडेड वाया द क्लाउड, पब्लिक क्लाउड. So there is no e-waste. This is the one. Second one, just you can use the Internet of Things. So Internet of Things means you are going to connect each and every real-time object with the internet. That is known as another solution. You can also use the AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning model. This is another solution for digital sustainability solutions. Blockchain is the latest concept used in the real world, and people are using the concept of blockchain for the security. So this is another solution. And the last solution, that is the virtual offices. You can make the virtual offices, so you can give the digital sustainable solutions. Now I have only 20 minutes, so 20 minutes I will give for the question answer. And there is benefit of the digital transformations, and the digital transformations, digital communication is very important. So for the business sustainability, you can use the database insight, operational efficiency, improve collaborations, communication, increase the agility, and less human error. Now leveraging digital communications for the sustainable future. Educate and mobilize. Use digital tool to spread awareness, share innovations, and mobilize communities for environmental action. Second one, foster transparency. Enable accountability through digital reporting, real-time data sharing, and open environmental matrices. Encourage responsibilities. That means you have to promote corporate and individual responsibility in digital consumptions through informed choices. When we did truthfully, digital communication become our most powerful tool for creating lasting environment changes. And the last concluding towards the responsibility, digital communication. Digital communication is a powerful enabler for sustainability if you use wisely. Embrace the framework, apply the 5CC, and enhance digital literacy to reduce the environmental impact and waste the extending the collaboration. Take collective action. Together we can build a sustainable digital futures that support both people and the planet for generations to come. That is the path forward will require conscious choices, informed action, and commitment to using technology as a force for environmental good. Thank you very much. And now I have 20 minutes or not 20 minutes, 18 minutes. So discussion is very important. So dear participant, now platform is open for the discussion. क्योंकि डिस्कशन से हम लोग एक दूसरे से सीखेंगे. When you are going to ask the question, I'll reply, and there will be some discussion. So discussion is very important. If you have any question in your mind, feel free to ask the question and the queries, or anyone who want to share something about it, and we can discuss on it. So dear participants, you can also give your comment, whatever. Just say it is an interactive session for 15 minutes before ending the talk, and last 5 minutes I will discuss something important for you people. So you have only 10 minutes. चलिए, कोई क्वेश्चन आपके जहन पे है? कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है? देखिए, आप टीचर हैं, कोई ना कोई कुछ ना कुछ क्वेश्चन आप जहन पे तो होगा जरूर. Don't hesitate in asking the question and discussing the queries. Just open your videos and mic and feel free to discuss. कोई क्वेश्चन आपको जहन पर नहीं? देखिए, दो बातें हो सकती है. अगर कोई क्वेश्चन आप नहीं करते हैं या डिस्कस नहीं करते हैं तो दो बातें हो सकती है. या तो आपको सब कुछ समझ में आ गया, या तो कुछ भी नहीं समझ में आया. तो कोई भी क्वेश्चन आपके जहन पे है तो आप डिस्कस. बहुत सारे इसमें क्वेश्चन आ सकता है डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशंस में, बिकॉज राइट नाउ वी पीपल आर सराउंडेड बाय द डिजिटल. वी आर सराउंडेड डिजिटल and everyone are using the digital communications. कोई भी ऐसा इंसान है डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशन से बचा हुआ है. तो कोई जहन पे आपके सवाल है तो आइए पूछिए. एनी कमेंट और एनी क्वेरीज हम इंटरेक्ट कर सकते हैं. इंटरेक्शन सेशन हमने रखा है 15 मिनट का, तो आप इंटरेक्ट भी कर सकते हैं, डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. जी
सर, वर्चुअल रियलिटी पे कुछ बता देते. वर्चुअल रियलिटी इन ग्रीन इकोनॉमी और ब्लू इकोनॉमी.
ओके, गुड गुड. वर्चुअल रियलिटी, देखिए आज के डेट में आप लोगों ने इंडस्ट्री के बारे में सुना है. इंडस्ट्री 1.0, इंडस्ट्री 2.0, इंडस्ट्री 3.0, इंडस्ट्री 5.0. थोड़ा सा मैं इसको लेकर चलता हूं कि एक्चुअली वर्चुअल रियलिटी में और क्या है. इट इज ए कंपोनेंट ऑफ इंडस्ट्री 4.0 एंड 5.0. मीन्स वर्चुअली, एक चीज मैं बताऊं आपको. एक आपका घर है और दूसरा क्या है, एक वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड भी आपका घर है. तो हर घर में आपको लॉक लगाना है. घर पे लॉक लगाते हैं और यहाँ पे लॉक लगाते हैं. तो जो वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड है या वर्चुअल रियलिटी को आप कह सकते हैं, एक ऐसा टेक्नोलॉजी है जो सिमुलेट करता है कंप्यूटर जनरेटेड इन्वायरमेंट को एंड मेक इट पॉसिबल टू इंटरेक्ट विथ इट इन ए वेरी रियलिस्टिक वे. बात समझ में आ गया कि वर्चुअल रियलिटी एक इंडस्ट्री 4.0 और 4.5 के कंपोनेंट है, और यू कैन से इट इज ए टेक्नोलॉजी जो कंप्यूटर जनरेटेड इन्वायरमेंट को सिमुलेट करता है और उसको रियलिस्टिक वर्ल्ड में इंप्लीमेंट करता है. और यू कैन से इट मेक पॉसिबल टू इंटरेक्ट विथ इट ए वेरी रियलिस्टिक वे. इट इज गोइंग टू इंक्रीज and become the popular in the recent year with the application in the field such as gaming, education, health and entertainment. I hope you people understand it. Clear हो गया? Good. Server sound great.
Sir, yes, please ask a question. Sir.
जी, अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर.
हाँ हाँ
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर.
वालेकुम.
जी, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं बताना चाहूँगा कि सर मेरे टीचर रहे हैं ग्रेजुएशन डेज में, and he has not taught me, but he was in our department. And as I remember, sir, you were teaching computer science in PG and PG especially. MSc
In mathematics?
Yes, sir. Maths.
आप कब से कब जामिया से पास किए?
Sir, 7-10.
7-10.
सर हम लोग मिले हैं.
हाँ याद आ गया. उस समय मैथमेटिक्स में ही था.
जी जी.
जाता था और पढ़ाता था, क्योंकि मैं 2000 से उधर था, फिर 2004 से कंप्यूटर साइंस में आ गया था. हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल.
जी जी.
याद आ गया मुझे सर और भाई.
जी, तो आपसे मुलाकात भी हुई थी सर फ्यू मंथ्स बैक एक
हाँ
शादी
हाँ
में।
हाँ
So sir, my question is basically that जो डिजिटल मार्केट, डिजिटल इकोनॉमी और डिजिटल के बारे में बात हो रही है, in AI, when we talk about AI, so there is usage of water and there is huge usage of water for like heating का जो purpose, heating process होता है and also for the cooling and all the things. तो AI में जैसे for example we are searching something using the AI tools like ChatGPT or Perplexity, wherever. And even जो इनके जो all the founders, they are also talking about that what whenever you search something on AI, तो उसमें जो है वाटर का कंजप्शन बहुत होता है. So you should search like कि आप कम सर्च करें और everything you are searching using AI tools. So sir, this is a big question कि AI and water usage, and nowadays हम लोग हर चीज AI पे सर्च कर रहे हैं. Likewise आपने देखा होगा कि गूगल सर्च से बहुत ज्यादा शिफ्ट हो गया है AI सर्च पे. तो सर ये जो सस्टेनेबिलिटी के ये बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन है कि हाउ वी कैन कंट्रोल दिस थिंग, क्योंकि सर ये तो ग्रो करता रहेगा एंड इट इज राइस.
बहुत ही अच्छा क्वेश्चन किया आपने. अब एक चीज मैं बताऊं आपको कि जब हम किसी चीज को सर्च करते हैं तो एनर्जी कंज्यूम हो रहा है और आपका टाइम लग रहा है. कोई भी सर्च करोगे तो अब क्या होता है कि एआई में जब हम सर्च करते हैं तो वो क्या करता है, जस्ट लाइक गूगल सर्च, एंड गूगल सर्च की तरह वो क्या करता है, उसको कस्टमाइज करता है. गूगल क्या करता है, सर्च करके आपको बहुत सारे उससे रिलेटेड दे देते हैं. जो एआई टूल है वो भी वेब सर्वर से सर्च करता है और अकॉर्डिंग टू ये रिक्वायरमेंट वो क्या करता है, उसको कस्टमाइज करता है, कस्टमाइज करके आपको रिजल्ट को दे देता है. अब सवाल है कि जो डेटा है वो डेटा सेंटर में हर एक वेब सर्वर का अपना सर्वर है, उसके पास हार्ड डिस्क है, मशीन है बहुत सारे. अब उस मशीन से एनर्जी इतना जनरेट हो, जब एक चीज को सर्च करेंगे आप, मान लीजिए कि एग्जांपल छोटा सा दे रहा हूं, आपको एक मुझसे मिलना है और आपको पता नहीं कि मैं कहां पे हूं, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ कंप्यूटर साइंस में हूं, हमदर्द में हूं, मैथमेटिक्स में हूं, कहां पे हूं. तो सबसे पहले आप आएंगे कंप्यूटर साइंस में. अगर मैं मिल गया सिंगल सर्च में तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, आपका टाइम कंज्यूम कम हुआ. फिर आप हमसे यहां से कंप्यूटर साइंस से मैथमेटिक्स में जाएंगे, मैथमेटिक्स से जामिया हमदर्द में जाएंगे, जामिया हमदर्द से फिर जामिया हमदर्द के कंप्यूटर साइंस में, वहां मैं मिल गया. अब देखिए आपका एनर्जी कितना वेस्ट हुआ. जब इतना एनर्जी हुआ तो फिर उसको कूलिंग करने के, यानी कि बहुत सारे प्रोसेसर डिफरेंट प्लेसेस के आएगा, फिर उसको कस्टमाइज करेगा, तो एनर्जी कंज्यूमशन होगा. जब एनर्जी कंज्यूम हो तो हायर स्पीड का डिवाइसेस चाहिए, फिर उसको कूलिंग के लिए भी जरूरत चाहिए, तो वाटर चाहिए कूलिंग करने के लिए. तो इसीलिए वो कहते हैं कि इसको रिड्यूस कीजिए. और इन्वायरमेंट के लिए जाहिर सी बात है कि जब इतना सारा कंप्यूटेशन करेंगे तो हाई एनर्जी और हीट प्रोड्यूस होगा, और हीट को कूल करने के लिए आपको वाटर की कंज्यूमशन की जरूरत ही पड़ेगी. ठीक है सर भाई?
बिल्कुल सर. सर तो इसका कोई सर कुछ वाया मीडिया है कि हम वाटर कंजप्शन को कम कर पाए? क्या कुछ ऐसा डिस्कशन हो रहा है या कुछ अराउंड द
अब
वर्ल्ड?
एक चीज देखते हैं हम इसमें क्या है कि एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं एनर्जी कंज्यूमशन का. ग्रीन एनर्जी जो आजकल चल रहा है, मान लीजिए कि हमने एसी लगा लिया पूरे डिपार्टमेंट में, और एसी लगाने के बाद एनर्जी कंज्यूमशन ज्यादा हो रहा है, हीट भी प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है. तो आपको तो हीट नहीं मिल रहा, लेकिन बाहर इन्वायरमेंट में हीट जा रहा है. आप देखिएगा एसी में बाहर जा रहा है. तो उसका एक सोल्यूशन क्या करते हैं लोग कि आप अपने यूनिवर्सिटी को ग्रीन एनर्जी बना दिए, यानी कि आप हर नीचे में जमीन में खुदाई करके नाला बना दिया और बिना सीमेंट मिट्टी है, जब उसमें हवा पास करेंगे और आपको एयर पास करेंगे तो क्या होगा, हर रूम में जो कूलिंग नीचे से होगी तो अपने आप आ जाएगा. तो बहुत सारे सॉल्यूशंस है, लेकिन इस फील्ड में क्या है कि लोग सोच रहे हैं कि एनर्जी को कैसे रिड्यूस किया जाए, क्योंकि इसमें होता क्या है कि जीपीयू का इस्तेमाल होता है, और एक जीपीयू नहीं बल्कि हजारों जीपीयू का इस्तेमाल होता है फॉर कंप्यूटेशन. तो हीट कंज्यूम हो रहा है, तो उसमें बहुत सारे एल्गोरिथम रहते हैं कि उसको ऑप्टिमाइज कम एनर्जी कैसे लगे, तो कम हीट प्रोड्यूस होगा तो वाटर को. इस पे आपको टेक्निक को डेवलप करना पड़ेगा और लोग कर भी रहे हैं.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू सर.
एनी मोर क्वेरीज फ्रॉम द पार्टिसिपेंट्स? कोई कमेंट है, कोई डिस्कशन, आप कमेंट भी दे सकते हैं कोई. मैं मकसद है कि इंटरेक्ट करना थोड़ा सा।
Assalamu alaikum, sir. I'd like to take this opportunity here.
जी आरिफ साहब, हाँ बताएं कैसे हैं आप, पहले तो बताइए कैसे हैं आप।
बिल्कुल ठीक ठाक सर, दुआएं हैं आपकी।
तो आपने हमदर्द ज्वाइन किया, कहीं और पे हैं?
जी सर, मैं हमदर्द में ही हूँ अभी।
अच्छा, वेरी गुड।
जी, आपकी दुआएं हैं सर। और खैर मेरे ख्याल से शायद सेंटर फॉर इनोवेशन छोड़ने के बाद, जब आप वहाँ डेप्यूटी डायरेक्टर थे, तो उसके बाद शायद एक ही मुलाकात हो पाई है, वो भी कोविड के बाद। और बट इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे जल्दी मिलें सर।
जरूर जरूर मिलिए आप, अच्छा लगता है।
जी। एनीवे सर, जो क्वेश्चन है मेरा सर, हम लोग बहुत दिनों से कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि सस्टेनेबिलिटी से रिलेटेड जितने भी चीज़ें हैं अचीव करें थ्रू आवर एकेडमिक पोर्टल या एकेडमिक प्लेटफॉर्म। जमशेद साहब हैं या असद साहब, ये इस प्रोग्राम के कोऑर्डिनेटर हैं। इन लोगों के साथ हम लोगों ने, डिपार्टमेंट के और भी लोगों ने मिलकर 2 कॉन्फ्रेंसेस कराई पीछे, 2022 में और 2024 में। आप तक पहुंचा भी होगा इनविटेशन, इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑन सस्टेनेबिलिटी एंड डिजिटलाइजेशन। तो मुझे याद है 2022 के कॉन्फ्रेंस में जब हमारे इनॉग्रल सेशन के जो हमारे डिग्निटरीज थे, वो डायस पे जब बैठे हुए थे, तो हमने उनको पानी की बॉटल सर्व करी थी ऑन द डायस, एंड somebody told us that you are promoting sustainability, you are promoting digitalization, but you are using the plastic bottles. How exactly that is sustainable? तो मैं ये सवाल आपसे सस्टेनेबिलिटी के पर्सपेक्टिव में तो नहीं पूछूंगा, बट हाँ डिजिटलाइजेशन के पर्सपेक्टिव में जरूर पूछना चाहूंगा कि जैसे आपने अपनी स्लाइड में थोड़ी देर पहले यू हैव मेंशन्ड दैट when 2 people are communicating, there are 2 devices and both the devices are utilizing end-to-end communication is being happening. बहुत सारे सर्वर्स लगे हुए हैं, बहुत सारे इक्विपमेंट्स यूज हो रहे हैं। अभी थोड़ी देर पहले डॉक्टर सरवर आलम को के क्वेरी को आंसर करते हुए आपने ये भी बताया दैट those people who are getting the benefit of any equipment or any device, maybe an air conditioner, but उसका जो बाई प्रोडक्ट है हीट के फॉर्म में, वो बाहर लोगों को मिल रहा है, और वो कहीं ना कहीं हमारे ग्रीनिज्म को क्वेश्चन कर लेता है। अगेन सर, ये जितनी भी चीज़ें हम डिजिटलाइजेशन के पर्सपेक्टिव में देख रहे हैं या डिजिटल कम्युनिकेशन में हम लोग जितनी चीज़ें यूज़ कर रहे हैं, वी नो दैट समहाउ समवेयर while we are promoting industry 5.0, while we are going through industry 5.0, and while we are introducing newer technologies, for example 6G is being under testing in many of the countries, and many of the countries are ready to adopt it as well. How do we see these processes and these upgradation of technologies and digitalization, the newer layers of digitalization, and can we actually say that we are going towards sustainability while being very much advanced, innovative, and all those things? That's my basic.
वेरी गुड। देखिए, बहुत सारी चीजें आपने बताया, मैं थोड़ा सा आपको बताऊं कि एक्चुअली जो टेक्नोलॉजी डेवलप हो रहा है, कैसे हो रहा है, थोड़ा सा इसको देखिए। हमें स्टार्ट करेंगे इंडस्ट्री 1.0 से। इंडस्ट्री 1.0 में जो कुछ भी हो रहा था वो रियल लाइफ में जो अवेलेबल था, देयर इज नो टेक्नोलॉजी यूज एट दैट टाइम। दे पीपल वेर यूजिंग दैट टेक्निक्स, यानी कि फूस का मकान बना लिया, मिट्टी का बर्तन बना लिया, टोटल नेचुरल थिंग से करके अपना बिजनेस भी करते थे, कम्युनिकेट भी करते थे। पानी अगर आपका है, उसको आपका मिट्टी का बर्तन बना लिया, जो आपके पास जंगल से मिल गया आपका ग्रास वगैरह, घर बना लिया। उसके बाद वो बहुत सारे आर्टिस्टिक चीज भी बना लेते थे उसमें। दैट वाज बिजनेस होता था इंडस्ट्री 1.0। उसके बाद लोगों ने क्या कहा, वाटर एंड पानी को, आग को, यानी कि आग का भी इस्तेमाल कर लिया। कोई टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं था, पत्थर पे आपको करने के बाद आग मिल गया। अब लोगों ने सोचा कि आग और पानी को, देखिए टेक्नोलॉजी कैसे डेवलप होता है, आग और पानी को कैसे कंबाइन किया जाए, यानी कि वहां पे मैकेनिकल चीज को करने लगे। तो पानी को जब वाटर से उबालने लगे तो उसमें आपको बना स्टीम बनने लगा। जब स्टीम बना तो उस स्टीम से कोई इन्वायरमेंट को इफेक्ट नहीं करता, तो स्टीम से बना हमारा स्टीम इंजन, और मैकेनिकल युग स्टार्ट होगी। जैसे ही स्टीम इंजन बना तो जाहिर सी बात है, आप आग को जलाएंगे तो कार्बन CO2 इंड्यूस होगा। अब वो इन्वायरमेंट को इफेक्ट करेगा CO2, तो मैकेनिकल युग चलता रहा। तो अब वहां पे भी कार्बन को कैसे, जैसे आप देखा होगा रेल इंजन चलता था कोयला से, ऐसे निकलते थे। फिर उन्होंने कहा कि इसको हम इस कार्बन को रिड्यूस करना है। उसके जगह पे उन्होंने क्या किया, पेट्रोलियम को लिया, वो नेचुरल थिंग से एक जो कोयला को छोड़कर दूसरे को ले लिया और पेट्रोलियम को लेकर, सॉरी, डीजल को ले लिया और डीजल से लेकर इंजन चलाने लगे। उससे भी आपके इन्वायरमेंट में कार्बन इंड्यूस हो रहा, तो उससे कम करने के लिए फिर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी क्या किया। अब जब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी करने लगे, उसके बाद आया कि इस इंडस्ट्री में कंप्यूटर साइंस का कंसेप्ट आया। तो कंप्यूटर साइंस को इंडस्ट्री 3.0 में ऐड किया, 2 में, दैट गिव द बर्थ ऑफ इंडस्ट्री 3.0। और 3.0 की वजह से, कंप्यूटर की वजह से ये बहुत बड़ा रेवोल्यूशन हुआ पूरे वर्ल्ड में। तो कंप्यूटर ने बहुत सारे इन्वायरमेंट के चीजों को कंट्रोल कर लिया, जो आसानी से कंट्रोल होने लगा। अब ये चलता रहा, उसमें बहुत सारे लोग जो है जॉब जो है कंप्यूटर साइंस की तरफ आ गए, मैकेनिकल से सिविल, ये सब ट्रांसफर होकर कंप्यूटर साइंस मानने लगे। ये काफी साल तक चलता रहा और आपको इन्वायरमेंट फ्रेंडली था। लेकिन अब आहिस्ते आहिस्ते डिवाइसेस बढ़ने लगे। अब मान लिया पेंटियम 1 आया, तो पेंटियम 1 की जगह पेंटियम 2 आया, तो पेंटियम 1 को डिस्कार्ड कर दिया। जब डिस्कार्ड कर दिया तो वेस्टेज होने लगा, अब वो भी इन्वायरमेंट को इफेक्ट कर रहा। उसके बाद इंडस्ट्री 4.0 में क्या किया गया कि क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग का एक कंसेप्ट आ गया। तो क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग क्या कहता है कि अगर आपके पास पुराना मशीन है, उस मशीन को डिस्कार्ड नहीं करना है, आपको फिजिकली हार्डवेयर को चेंज नहीं करना है। हमारे डेटा सेंटर में एक जगह पे हार्डवेयर, हार्ड डिस्क है, CPU है, रैम है, सब कुछ है। हम आपको एज ए सर्विसेज दे देंगे, तो आप अपने कंप्यूटर पे वही पुराना स्क्रीन और इंटरनेट होना चाहिए और नए हार्ड डिस्क का काम कर सकते हैं। तो जो वेस्ट था वहां पे बच गया। तो इंडस्ट्री जैसे जैसे हम आगे बढ़ते हैं, तो इस पर सोचते हुए हम रिड्यूस करते हैं। उसके बाद इंडस्ट्री 5 आई, जिसमें वर्चुअल रियलिटी, ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी, IoT, इंडस्ट्रियल IoT, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का इस्तेमाल करना शुरू कर दिया, जो लेटेस्ट है आपका। तो इस तरह से करने से हम क्या कर रहे हैं कि आहिस्ते आहिस्ते जो इन्वायरमेंट में प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही है उसको हम रिड्यूस करते हैं। अब सवाल ये है कि हम नए नए टेक्नोलॉजी आ रहे हैं। अब मान लीजिए कि आप एक GPU चलाना चाहते हैं प्रोसेस करने के लिए, आप एक GPU 2.5 लाख का खरीदेंगे, तो वहां पे हीट प्रोड्यूस होगा। अब क्या कहते हैं कि हीट एक ही जगह प्रोड्यूस हो डेटा सेंटर में, और वहां से अच्छा आपने कोलाप्स का यूज किया, केबल्स का यूज करते हैं, तो CPU देते हैं आपको। हीट वहां पे वन प्लेसेज पे है, सब जगह यूज नहीं हो रहा, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड नहीं है। अगर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड करें तो हर जगह इफेक्ट होगा। लेकिन एक पर्टिकुलर जगह पे हमारा हार्डवेयर है, वहां हीट प्रोड्यूस होता है, तो वहां पे वाटर के जरिए उसको हीट को रिड्यूस किया जा सकता है, लेकिन इन्वायरमेंट में लाने से बचाया जा सकता है। तो इन दिस वे पीपल आर डेवलपिंग, डूइंग सम वर्क फॉर द इन्वायरमेंट। तो क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग मैंने कहा कि इट इज आल्सो बेस्ट सॉल्यूशन फॉर द सस्टेनेबिलिटी।
Matlub sir, do you have any question?
Yes, sir. Very short one. Actually, you have explained most of the things. The very interesting part, sir. I'm Dr. Matlub Hasan from Jamia Hamza, by the way. Sir, you have explained very well Industry 1.0 to 5.0. The current phase we are in, that is Industry 5.0, actually its focus is mostly on the machines and the human beings, that they should work together at tandem, in fact. So I would like to know, sir, how Industry 5.0 is actually related to sustainability in one with one specific example. For example, in the medical industry, we are saying, okay, because the technologies are growing, so in the medical equipment industry also, so the doctors should use very highly precision surgical equipments for surgery purposes, for high-end surgery purposes. So using those medical devices for surgical purposes, that's part of, and the doctors and humans and machines are working together at tandem. So how this basic purpose of sustainability, which actually focuses on effectively utilization the resources and साथ में environment का protection भी होना है, how these two things are combined together. One, Industry 5.0, effective utilization of the resources. Secondly, the medical devices which are being used, it should not harm the environment. How these two things should be counterbalanced. I mean, your specific, which is a specific example, if it's possible, sir.
देखिए, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट आज के डेट में AI is playing very important role right now, and artificial intelligence is going to change the real world. अब मान लीजिए कि जस्ट so many hospitals, so many devices, so many equipment, and people are using it separately. And if we centralize these all equipment at one places, and with the and devices, you can use the concept of AI that take the resources from data center from remote and you can use. जैसे मैं एग्जांपल देता हूं कि मेडिकल में क्या होता है, आपको बहुत सारे इक्विपमेंट, यू कैन सी ए रोबोटिक डॉक्टर, यू कैन सी ए रोबोटिक नर्सेज. सो रोबोटिक नर्सेज में जो आपका कंट्रोल है सेंट्रलाइज है, आपने वहां पे कर दिया. एक बेस्ट एग्जांपल देता हूं, एक आईआईटी दिल्ली और एचपी के जरिए एक प्रोजेक्ट पे काम कर रहे थे कि गांव में डॉक्टर अच्छे नहीं है, तो आपसे कहा जाए कि गांव में जाकर इलाज करें तो पॉसिबल नहीं है. तो हमने कहा कि क्लाउड एक सॉल्यूशन है. क्लाउड के जरिए एक नॉर्मल आदमी को रख दिया आपने वहां पे, और जो रोबोट है you are controlling from your side, you are giving the processor from the cloud, and you are giving the processor from the cloud, and that robot is working there and giving the data whatever from the centralized side. और फिर वो काम, इससे क्या होगा कि जो हर चीज के जो अलग अलग एक रोबोट बनाते हैं, एक मशीन बनाते हैं, वहां प्रोसेसर हो रहा है. किसी भी डिवाइसेस को चलाने के लिए उसके लिए बहुत सारे कंपोनेंट है. तो उस कंपोनेंट को आप जो प्रोसेस वहां पे करेगा उसको क्लाउड में हम प्रोसेस कर देंगे. तो क्या होगा कि हमारे एनर्जी कंज्यूमशन जो है वहां पे कम होगा, एक जगह पर डेटा सेंटर पे होगा. ठीक है सर. तो अब क्या हो रहा है कि आने वाले दिनों आप देखिएगा सर, ये मेरा प्रिडिक्शन है, ड्यू टू
Very good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
How are you?
Saurabh sir, Sarwar bhai, Sarwar sir, sir, could you please wait a minute? Vinay ji,
Yes, yes.
please.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good evening, Sarwar sir. Could you please? Good evening, Sarwar sir. Could you please start the session? Dr. Sarwar Alam, please start the session. Vinay ji is waiting for you.
Yes, sir. I've joined now. So shall we start, Jamshed sir?
Yes, please, please, sir.
Okay. Honorable resource person, Dr. Vinay Mishra, our very enthusiastic and ever energetic faculty coordinators, Dr. Mohammad Jamshed and Dr. Asad Ahmed, all the esteemed participants of this faculty development program, Assalamu alaikum and a warm good evening to you all. Jamshed sir, hope I am audible.
Yes, sir, you are very much audible to everyone.
Thank you.
Please
Thank
go
you.
ahead.
So on behalf of the organizing committee, I, Mohammad Sarwar Alam, welcome you all to the second session of this evening of Atal-sponsored online FDP on leveraging digital communication and marketing for a sustainable blue-green economy. As we are observing that the previous sessions were really insightful and terrific, the curiosity and the attentiveness of the participants must have increased exponentially. And I'm sure that this session, the session that is going to happen, is also going to add some colors into the knowledge spectrum that we are gaining from this FDP. So with this positive thought, we would like to start our session, which is on building digital strategies for sustainable campaigns. But before I invite our resource person, I'd like to read his brief profile, which is as Dr. Vinay Mishra is the Associate Dean at Thambay College of Management and AI in Healthcare, Gulf Medical University, Ajman, UAE. He's a postdoctoral fellow in AI in healthcare from the University of Arizona, USA, and a postdoctoral fellow in ethical AI in healthcare from the University of Ben Gurion, Israel. He has a PhD in healthcare management and a Bachelor of Technology in Electronics Engineering from the Indian Institute of Technology, BHU, India. Dr. Mishra has over 19 years of experience in industries such as information technology, manufacturing, finance, healthcare, and education. He has one Australian and 2 German patents in AI in healthcare. He is also a domain expert for AI implementation in healthcare at ahp.ai, Sharjah, UAE. So with this brief introduction, I would now like to invite our resource person, Dr. Vinay Mishra. Sir, the stage is all yours, please.
Okay, let's start. So,
I will be sharing my window. Am I visible now?
Perfect, sir. Perfect.
Perfect. Yes. So I will be putting it in presentation. The very nice theme for this faculty development program. So sustainable marketing communication. What we say sustainable in terms of profitability also, because we actually assume when there is the only curse of advertising was there was a famous statement about advertising that 50% of advertising expenses goes into vain, but we don't know which 50%. So that was one thing. Then lot of resources are required in marketing and which is being wasted. So we think about digital communication as one of the solution for all shortcoming of the traditional marketing. Although traditional marketing itself is required, we will be seeing how traditional marketing got augmented by digital marketing, and then how artificial intelligence will further augment it and make it more targeted, transparent, reachable, which are some dimension of sustainability. So with digital marketing nowadays, digital technologies are available to everyone. So even the marketing is now democratized. Even a small company can reach to a large number of people if they have a minimum budget also, and they can go for targeting. So first we will discuss marketing in new era. Then at the end, I will discuss how post chat GPT era, you need to change your marketing strategy. But the thing is, the fundamental remains same. Fundamental remains same, that is content creation. So actually content-based marketing, which was applicable for digital marketing in 10 years back, or the same is relevant for marketing post chat GPT era also. We will be seeing that some drawback of LLMs in marketing. Why? Because this is one of the area very close to my heart, artificial intelligence application and its ethical implication. So we'll be discussing all these things. So but the thing is, I will be touching the websites. Why website is still the same importance it has as it used to have a decade back. The search engines has changed a lot in recent year. Now search engines are more generative AI based, and the information is more structured. But the main thing is not changing. The digital marketing was all about inclusivity, being targeted, being accurate. So these are some direction of sustainability. So with these words, I will start now my presentation on marketing in new era. As you know, I am Associate Dean and Associate Professor at Tumbe College of Management and AI in Healthcare. So this is not a sustainable way of, even in terms of business profitability, as well as other dimensions also, inclusivity. If you talk about people the way you advertise, they will punch you in your face. The marketing is so one way it was some 20 years back. And then slowly, the era of digital marketing came. We started thinking about search engine based marketing, then started thinking about platform based marketing, then the new term came content marketing now. So there was involvement from both sides. So the two-way communication came into picture. So if you talk to the people the way advertising used to talk 20 years back, they will punch you in the face. This statement was very much true, and this statement is still true. If you want to be a good marketer, even if you are using digital technology, you have to communicate. The communication should be two ways. It's not like you are posting, blasting, scheduling using Hootsuite to all social media and it's going there, blasting without any engagement. You are not keeping eye on how frequently you should post, how you should engage, your content is engaging or not. So then even today, all the content was king last 30-40 years back also. Content is king today only. Today also, the way content is being served, that is changing. And 50 years back also, two-way communication was more fruitful. And now also, if you are engaging with your customer, patient, I mostly talk in terms of patient because I'm from healthcare background. So it will be only effective if it is two-way. Why ad agency don't work to solve your problem? Ad agency, you will find most creative people with so many talented people. Then why they are not working to solve this problem of not having two-way communication? Because unfortunately, the clutter, so much content is, and after this chat GPT era, I will tell you, I refrain from reading LinkedIn and Facebook posts because those all are kind of cosmetic. There are no real touches there. I look for those kind of content which is written by, directly from the heart, not from generative AI. And the thing is, it should be, even there are some grammatical error, then also it's fine to me. I will go for that content, and that content will be able to penetrate this clutter. The big ad agencies, now people are becoming their own marketer, digital marketer. The big agency is still relevant. The one who could afford to take the lead in this challenge are faced with two major problems. First, clients are giving the agency a much shorter lease nowadays because people are very, 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 in hurry. They are not patient. They need result very fast. That's not possible. The stock market has been conducive to agency consolidation. Now many agencies are consolidating. And the other thing is there, the objective of a marketing agency is to grow their portfolio than to grow your business. So the best way to make money in advertising today is to buy ad agency and take them public. So agencies are earning by some other way. That's why they are not that focused on your marketing campaign. So this is a little glimpse, and from where this I have taken from the one digital marketer, very famous, Seth Godin. Now, the marketing which used to happen 50 years back, one-way communication. The marketing which is now happening post chat GPT era, people are communicating, blasting with lot of content because they can create content at very each. Now they are actually creating clutter. They are blasting with this content, and there is a content clutter. Every day I find so many white papers, so many posts, long posts written by the one incident I will tell you. Today I got an email from one of the student who are not able to complete his graduation requirement, but he wanted to appeal to me that he should be allowed to appear in convocation. He wrote me an email. What struck me, I actually copied it and posted in Word in Word document and counted his word count. Word count was 750 word. Think about, no one was going to write a 750 word email 3 years back. So this is the situation, and need not to tell, I didn't bother to read complete email. How people are reading those emails? They will again put those email into generative AI, and then they will ask, highlight or summarize for me. So if your email from summary, you are making a large email, long email, and then it is getting summarized. In this process, essence is getting lost. So this marketing is not sustainable. Because human beings have finite amount of attention, human beings have finite amount of money, they have finite amount of time. The more product offered, the less money. There is no go around. People are coming with their own campaign in order to capture more attention and more money. This interruption marketers, which are creating content and blasting it, must increase spending. But if the spending is increasing, marketing exposure costs big money, and spending more money in order to get bigger return lead to be more clutter. So everyone want to break the clutter. For that, they are creating content using generative AI, they are blasting it, and in the end they are resulting with in more clutter, content clutter. This is a catch-22 situation. The more you spend on marketing, the less it works, not sustainable. The less it works, the more they spend. So that condition is called catch-22 situation, and there is a very famous book on that if you want to read. What I say, this gentleman, Chris Anderson, back some 15 years back, the book came, the long tail theory, and his followed up book was Free, a book which cost me around 500 Indian rupees that 10 years back. So in Free, he tells that nothing is marketing is free. Even if you think you can blast, the stake is your reputation, the stake is your time. The content creation is not marketing or any marketing communication. Your first objective is to get exemplary content. If content is not there, and if you want to target people, see, this is a long tail theory where we are seeing there most of the people are targeting this head. No one is targeting the tail, where the chances of conversion is high. So as the cost of production of content falls because generative AIs are there and digital communication is there, there is now less need of lump product and customer into one size fit all container, and everyone is marketing in this head. We can go for customized communication which can target long tail, and your conversion rate will be high. In an era without the constraint of physical shelf spaces, other bottlenecks of distribution of content, narrowly target goods and services can be economically attractive as a mainstream fare. So even the long tail marketing is now sustainable in digital era. And now the thing is, the generative AI or large language models. I will tell you how we actually went from search engine to mobile application to how we have landed up in LLM based marketing. I will give a glimpse of that also. But one thing is sure, the website was important 20 years back also, and the website is important today also. What you are putting on your website was important 20 years back also, and what you are putting on your website is important today also. In future, we will be seeing the large language model trained on corpus of data based on some speciality. In future, you will be seeing people shifting from general purpose LLMs like ChatGPT to like in medical field, we have open evidence as one of the LLM, which is trained on very accurate information from some top journals like JAMA, Lancet, NEGM and all, and the accuracy of those LLMs are high. So for information search, people will not be going to search engine. Even search engine are very clever nowadays. They have integrated generative AI into search engine also. They are trying to keep pace with the changes happening, but I have no hesitation to say that slowly things will be shifting towards generative AI or large language model based communication. So how to conquer that battle? I will give a glimpse of that. But before that, this is the situation. This is happening in post-Chat GPT era into the organic digital marketing. What people are posting on social media, I'm not concerned about, because everyone is writing about 50 word post. No one has time, no one has attention span to reach those communication. These people have this marketer is putting a lot of content, and this customer has shown their back toward these all advertisement, whether that is organic social media content or inorganic social media content. It is unless you are getting something in return of those advertisements, seeing for those advertisements, your customer is not going to watch that. So the time is from intuitive marketing. We thought about moving to permission-based marketing, and this was true 15 years back in the era of pay-per-click campaigns also, and this is actually relevant in the era of large language models also. So this you understand, when there will be content blindness, this is not a era of when people used to watch 5-minute video. When in my earlier job, when I was vice president marketing of a company at Fora, where we made a social network around education, where then we used to tell our teachers to create content which is not more than 5 minutes of length. Otherwise, our viewer will not see it completely. The same applies to what this the success behind Coursera content. The Coursera education videos are short, 10 minutes, 9 minutes, like this, 15 minutes at most. But in case of NPTEL videos, these are very long. Unless there is an interest, people will not watch that. You cannot attract people or hold the attention of the people for watching 1 hour of video. The good strategy is to divide the content into small chunks. But the same thing now, even people are not willing to watch content for 5 minutes. This is what you say, real. The people who are now every day they watch content on reels. Reels are not more than 1 minute of length. So in this era, to grab the attention of customers so that your money is not wasted, or your marketing is sustainable, your marketing is profitable, you need to think out of box. So that was the condition 15 years back also, and that is condition right now also. So this is so what I have told you, why agency are actually optimizing their profit, and they are going for consolidation. They are more concerned about their motive. They are not concerned about you. They don't know your business. They cannot create content for you. Content is being created by large language model. There is a content blindness. The intuitive marketing is not sustainable. The customer is showing their back toward this intuitive marketing. That's why we need to move from intuitive marketing to permission-based marketing. That was true 50 years back also. That was true 20 years back also. That was true in 2011, 2012. That was true when Facebook came. That is true also when 2022, 23, when a large language came with bank. So end of advertising, as we know, telemarketing is gone. No one, still it is there, because but it's not exclusive marketing. It's not, it irritates people. Generally, you will be getting calls from credit card companies. You will be getting calls from internet service provider. They still rely on telemarketing, but those are generally outsourced agents. Outsourced agents do telecalling. The companies, when they are spending their own money, they have now shifted to chatbot, they have shifted to WhatsApp, they have shifted to website-based communication. telemarketing is inclusive way of doing marketing. The person want to talk to a right person when he actually need. Otherwise, he want information in digital form. Trade show, I cannot say that trade show is dead. Trade show is still there, but it's more for B2B. Direct mail, direct mail is intrusive sometime, but still in B2B marketing, if you are having a limited email blast is their spam folder, spam filters are so evolved that email blast is not a good strategy. Right? The print ads are very costly. You will see nowadays papers full of advertisement, and advertisement is very costly in print ads. So this is also a traditional media. TV ads are there, but TV ads are now IP based targeting are there. You can actually go for some digital component is there in television also, radio ads also. SMS, you can do SMS. SMS has now shifted toward WhatsApp messages or WeChat messages. What is challenges? Telemarketing has challenge that you do not disturb list is there, and in some countries, if you are violating DND, then you will be land up in legal battles. Trade show are very costly. That's why I told when big stake item are being sold, then only you can go for trade show. So it's B2B. Direct mail nowadays. Who reads direct mail when it comes into? Now people are not even putting boxes, letter box in front of their door, which was fashion some 50 year, at least 30 year back when I was quite young or in a school. So 35 year back. Email blast, there is spam filtering, as I was saying. Print ads are too costly. TV has ad blockers. Nowadays, even television, people are shifting towards OTT platform, and OTT platform, if you are paying, you can go for ad free also. In those days, 20 years back, there used to be TiVo, where you can actually skip the advertisement in television in recorded mode. So these things are there. Still, ad you can actually skip ads if you are taking premium OTT subscription. SMS has sending limits nowadays. You can in WhatsApp also you can say limited number of people. There is also a limit also. So these are certain challenges and traditional media faces. Then what I call permission-based marketing is always inbound marketing. That's another term for permission-based marketing. So telemarketing is now shifted to search engine optimization, or I have written just a paper, concept paper we have submitted in a journal for publication. That is LMO, large language model optimization. How you optimize content for. So earlier there was search engine optimization, search engine marketing. Trade show were replaced by blogging. Blogging actually now got embedded into social media. People are writing. People are not doing blogging on their own blogs. They are doing blogging on LinkedIn. So that's another thing. Direct mails replaced by social media. Email blast. People are actually really this RSS is there where you syndicate the content and content comes to you. Print ads are replaced by there are you are actually offering free tools or trials, and people are using it, and then they come to know about your product. TV or radio ads, now viral marketing. There is reels are being made around certain things and get actually popular. The people who are having more following on Instagram or social media like LinkedIn and Facebook, they are endorsing the content. So because their content is viral and people are watching their content. So in content placement is another thing. Then another thing is there people are watching playing games. So in-game placement is another area where attention is there for at least in subconscious mind it is registered that you are marketing. So companies are in publishing business now. They were 10 years back also, and they are in serious publishing business. Digital marketing companies are, or any marketing you want to do, you are actually in publishing business. This content are baits you are putting from where actually content. So if bait is huge, bait is a big size, no fish will swallow it. So 450 words social media post doesn't work unless you have a compelling story to tell. Unless you can hook people, it will not be. So if you are thinking can create social media content using, there will be some rockets, there will be some flowers, and so that doesn't work. Everyone can use. So you have to break the clutter. And now every company is in publishing business. So I gave this 15-year back, I gave a core strategy for content creation. It should be concise because user is actually restless. It should be original. It's actually original. It should be original. It should be relevant. Customer will not return back if it is not relevant. It should be exemplary. Me Too content doesn't work. So that's why I never advise. You can play with you put your own content, get it rewritten by LLMs, but I never advise to generate complete content using large language models or GPTs or what you say or Grok or Gemini. I never recommend that. I never do that. Even there are even if you are writing in Microsoft Word or if you are writing in your email client also, it gets recommendation. Use that. Sometimes you can actually write complete letter and get it rephrased using LLMs, or you write your marketing campaign, get it concise, make it polite, toned down. If your marketing teams, but the thing is, you have to develop your own skills. You have to be in driving seat when you are using LLM. You completely cannot rely. But the strategy of content creation is same. The marketing is sustainable only if the content is core, concise, original, relevant, and exemplary. Otherwise, you are wasting your money. Your marketing campaigns will not be sustainable. Content is currency. Rewrite your content to display clear benefit statement that will connect with your audience need. That's one strategy I always recommend. How can you help them realize a return on their investment for working with you? That's the question you need to ask. Assess the value you provide to customer, readers, fans, and clients. Even their time is important. If you are not giving them reason, they will not come back again. And that will be costly. Then even later you are having good content, then also they will not eat. So don't blast content to your on face of your customer. Can you create an experience? Anything that has a visual or auditory aspect can be used to develop another meaning of reaching new customer, enhancing. So I always advise image is better than content. Then video is even better than image. But the thing is, the content is more search engine friendly. So there are strategy. There are a strategy when you can do tagging, you can come up with alt tags. So how to do things? There are tricks of games, or there is a best practices. I will say they are not called tricks. Even during when SEO companies were flourishing, there were also two type of technique: black hat SEO and white hat SEO. White hat SEO techniques are still relevant in the era of large language models also. Do you have a process that can be explained or used as education in order to show the difference of your company as compared to others? Can you demonstrate it? Use videos. Are there resources within your company that you can use in explaining benefit more clear to different? So to do videos are generally good marketing strategy. So it should be there. So you should have provide information based on timely events. You can provide. So the thing is, content is currency, and your content should be relevant. Your content should be engaging. Your content should be less intruding. Your content should be inbound. So these are certain strategy for content, because content is the currency. Now, earlier, how we used to propagate the content, and this is applicable nowadays also. So there are social network like X is there. There used to be Foursquare, LinkedIn there, Facebook is there, still surviving. There are consolidation in social media also. Some of the social media which were existing 10 years back are nowhere there. There used to be Picasa, Flickr, nowhere you will find that. But you know which search engine is the second second huge search engine in terms of search? That is YouTube actually. Nowadays, in future, people will be having more interaction with LLMs compared to even YouTube or even so 10 years back, when people start to use internet, the first thing they used to type was google.com, and if Google is not working, they used to think that internet is down. Some people even used to reach their own website through Google only. So they used to type their website name, and then from there, they used to go on their website. Such was the dependability on Google, but that's not right now. Social bookmarking site like Reddit is stumble upon, Delicious, Dig is there. Publisher, their slides here was still there, very much popular, but not right now. Then there are comparison site, then there are content syndication. So these are certain aggregator syndicators. Search engines are there already. Google is there, and they now Bing is there, and Gemini or Copilot are being integrated into that. So these are certain content propagation strategy. The thing is now, if your content is fresh, your content is relevant, your content is concise, your content is exemplary, the core strategy you are following, even that content will be used in training large language models also, and that will surface into even large language based queries also. So content propagation strategy you need to devise, how many places you can be present, how effectively you need to be present. You have to analyze the large language model, which type of content they are indexing. When a particular type of question you are asking, you have to be present on your things. The most weightage they give to the website which are very reputed. The second thing, they give more weightage to your website. So you're maintaining content on your website, getting mentioned on something, some very reputed website is the key in getting featured in large language models. What are the challenges in digital marketing? Who is owner of the website? This question comes, IT department versus marketing department. And when you'll ask me, who is owner of the website, I will always say that marketing department is the owner of the website. IT department is only facilitator. So marketing department should learn certain tricks, certain things which is applicable for IT department. So what are the functions that can be outsourced? Cost versus control. Can you outsource content creation to outsource agency? No, I will always say the content creation should be done by a person who has having the domain knowledge about your industry, your company, and that is should be there in content creation. Content propagation can be outsourced. Consumer is creating shield against content inflow, so you have to penetrate that. So for that, your content should be exemplary. It should be following core CORE, which the framework which I propose. Security and identity management in cloud environment. So how you people are actually using single sign-on, multi-factor authentication. Authenticator, you must be using Google Authenticator also. So these are certain challenges. You are present on many platforms, then how you can manage your identity at every places, how you will be engaging with all. That is the one of the challenge which digital marketer face these days. Now the question is nowadays, even how you will convince your CFO that you need to spend on social media content. So you have to come up with metrics, no, how much I spent on which social media or which campaign, and how much was the lead generated, and how we actually did follow up later that, and how many of them actually resulted in visit to our shop or campus or university, how of them actually joined the program. Generally people follow 10% rule. Suppose 100 lead generated, so at least 10 should come to your store, and out of that, one will be or two will be buying the actual product. So you talk in terms of numbers when you want to convince finance people, and you should actually have a strategy in place, and you should be able to convince what are the cost center when you are doing the digital marketing. Otherwise CFO will think that the digital marketing is free, and they will be thinking that there should be dedicated effort. It's not like that CEO is sharing some content on, okay, they are endorsing it, then it's good. But there should be a dedicated effort for digital marketing. So you need to convince your CFO sooner or later if you want your company to get success in digital communication. So what is digital marketing? Till now I was saying that digital marketing is targeted, digital marketing is inbound, digital marketing is permission based. Digital marketing is actually marketing that makes use of electronic devices such as computer, tablet, smartphone, cell phone, digital billboard, game console, and engage with customer and other business partner in real time. So even your television now shifted toward IPTV, your television, your cable connection now shifted toward OTT platform. Everywhere the targeted advertising can be delivered. You can interact with your user, you can capture lead easily. So digital marketing is evolving, and you have to evolve. You have to think about beforehand. You have to be trained on the new technology each day if you want to excel in digital marketing. Why digital marketing is important? Because online and mobile, if you are including in online OTT also, then TV also you include in online and mobile. So media time is spent on television and online, which is now part of online, is around 66%, 76%. And radio is also becoming digital now, and print is falling. So that's why digital marketing is very important. What are component of digital marketing? Awareness, consideration, loyalty. The emails will be creating awareness, consideration, loyalty. Affiliate marketings are there for purchase and loyalty. Mobile, for everything we are using mobile. Social media is there, display is there, search is there, and of course in the center of everything is your website. So website is still the person who is at helm of maintaining your website is a very responsible, should be very responsible, and is a very important person in your company. So website is plus blank canvas to promote brand. It's a dynamic and available at all time. It's never sleeps. Internet is always available. Results are measurable. What is negative about website is hard to keep content up to date, but that's also not a big problem, because now we have content management system, and what you see, what you get, editors are there. Even a marketer can edit the content in, and the WordPress based website I find very easy to manage, and even the marketer even can create the content and update the content in real time. So that problem is solved. Hard to keep content up to date. Hard to stand out is still a real challenge, because every content is being generated by the large language models, and those all contents, all website will start looking similar in coming days if we don't we don't get awake and start investing in content creation and content creators. What is important to keep a website simple, user friendly, and aesthetically pleasing. That's still a rule. This was rule 15 years back also. Need clear call to action, because unless there is a call to action, unless there is a qualified lead generated, marketing is of no use. Need to constantly monitor metrics, tests, review, and refine. These are the things will be asked by your financial CFOs, your CEOs also. So a marketer or a team of CMO need to be aware about all metrics related to the game. Searches are not, this is search used to be some 10 years back. Nowadays, I will say that LLMs are integrated in search. So there used to be paid and organic content. Nowadays, organic content itself has become inorganic content because it's getting generated from large language model. Customers are usually hunter, not browser. They are look to buy, which result in very targeted and qualified traffic. So you have to respect that. Results in highest ROI search engines. Here people are coming with information with urgency, so they will be ready to pay also. But the thing is, the search is time consuming and large language models are solving a problem. Earlier you used to talk more about search engine rank positioning, but that's the past now. Nowadays, you'll ask LLM or you'll ask Copilot, and it will create the content you want based on the references, and you should be in consideration set for those references. Is now search engine rank positioning has gone another, what you say, it has changed the face completely. Search engine marketing was expensive, and LLM based marketing also increasing. Clicks do not guarantee sale. People, if they are clicking on large language model based information and from there they are coming to your website, that also is not going to guarantee sale unless the content on your website is engaging and exemplary. So we will come. So I was saying the same strategy was applicable 15 years back, and same strategy is applicable today also. Social media, 5 of the top 10 traffic sites online or social media destination. So Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Their ability to create brand ambassador is now even YouTube. Why we are forgetting that? Content travel virally in case of YouTube, and so you see a lot of reels every day being created. Difficult to control message in social media. Missteps are magnified. Even you see in terms of Google review, when a patient is or when a customer is not happy, they will be more prone to write review for your product, and they will always give you one. They will never think about giving you 3 or 2 on a scale of 5. So what I have seen in social media or Google review or any review, whether that is Zomato or anywhere, people actually give 5 rating or 1 rating. So people are either very happy or they are very angry. So this is one of the drawback of online based rating. Now the social media is unclear how to allocate budget, scarce data on effectiveness, hard to measure direct sales. So these are certain things which is related to social media. What comes to mobile? Mobile is handing, the laptops are now slowly. Actually, those were days when small screen mobile used to be considered very good. That was 2002, 2003. Now mobile application came into picture, Android, iOS came into picture. Now big mobiles are into picture. So every has a mobile phone. Geo-targeting is possible, ability to develop application. Even now people have started thinking in terms of in-app on mobile application based, how you write the description of your mobile application so that it is search friendly when someone is searching in Google Play Store or Apple Store. So that art also you need to master. The model is still developing. Now it is evolved. Discrepancy between phone and mobile devices, that was one of the negative thing. Still some people use feature phone. Um, the compatibility across platform, now this problem is almost solved. So what must have is in today's the website you are having should be mobile friendly. So mobile enabled website, if you are not having a mobile enabled website, that's uh, that's a serious concern. Email, some people say has died. I never say. I daily write around 25 to 30 mobiles as associate in emails, 25 to 30 emails. The thing is, I use language editing tools, but I never get all email written by any large language model. Other thing is, I never give blast email, dear all or dear Fox kind of. You always go for targeted emails. Email is still very beautiful tool of marketing. In B2B marketing is the tool. In personal communication also nowadays in the era of mobile phone, WhatsApp, if you write an email to someone direct from that, not too big, easy to read, it's nothing can replace that. So email has ability to target, customizable and personal. You can attach many things into it. Even WhatsApp, you can attach many things. So, but even is email is still very relevant thing. Supported by data, who received it, who opened it, who clicked it, who forwarded it. These all information you can get if you are having an email marketing tool. Harder to get the inboxes due to spam filter and opt-out list. It has involved. Good thing about email is you can identify at what time your recipient will be free. You can actually schedule your emails accordingly. It can be expensive, but it is not that expensive also. What is the challenge with emails? Emailing, managing email list is one thing. Suspension list is there. Graphics are not supported in many email clients. So these are certain challenges. But I again say the email is one of the very, very, very important tool, especially for B2B marketing. Display on website, display in mobile application. Already you see that whenever you see the cricket for cricket scores, you see the banners placed in the. So that's another source of revenue and an opportunity for your company to place your ad. So display, one of the most prevalent form of the advertising online. When .com Y2K problem happened, in those era earlier, banner advertising was main source of revenue. Now it is one of the source of revenue. Standardized creative can be used across web, even on so even some of the OTT platform which are free, some in MX player like in country like India, they put web banners. They have had targeting flexibility, that these things are very important. These are plus point for display. Then comes banners blindness, banners open. This is very intrusive, not very innovative. So that's why banners, when you see advertisements on ClickBuzz, you open it, you will see the banners. The where the banners should be placed, that also I will tell, because the time is very limited. 1.5 hours is not sufficient. Otherwise, these things: email, SEO, PPC marketing, large language model optimization, mobile app, mobile app search optimization. These all are itself one lecture. Affiliate marketing is still alive. It's not died. You only pay for the result you get. You are passing your headache to someone else. These are high on ROI. but your reputation at stake, because you only come to know about lead, you not come to know where your ad was placed, whether that was placed on a porn website or there was pushed. So directly your image is managed by someone else. So when there is low stake or you are in commodity business, then it's fine. But when reputation really matters to you, in that case, the affiliate marketing can be risky. Attribution is not possible. From where the actual result is coming, you never know. You are relying on outsourced partner. It's a very manual effort, time commitment is there. The thing is, it has high setup cost. You need to keep constant watch for quality. So these are certain plus, minus, and say key situation for affiliate. Why website is important? Over this number is changed. Over 4 billion people are online. The internet has revolutionized how we find and share information. Still, the information which is coming into large language models are actually coming from the website. If it is being searched about you, the website will be given one of the importance. When you are optimizing the LLM, you think about putting the right content on your website, and website very closely related to your business. For business, a web presence has become a fundamental part of success. So still, it's very important. I told you to create content engaging. Now I'm saying that websites should be there and websites should be properly managed. Fresh content should be there, so that for search engine crawler find it rewarding to come to your website and crawl it. At the same time, when the large language model is being trained, your website will get a preference when it is having a fresh content. Suppose you are not putting fresh content, and the once training is done, the next training happening, then you will be not given consideration. Web design, the people ask the question whether it's art or science. So we can design layout pattern to take advantage of how people scan or read through a website. This is applicable for LLM. This is applicable for portal. This is applicable for website. So there are 3 or more common type of website design layout. That's why I say that website design is actually not only art, it's a science out. There are Gutenberg diagram, there are Z pattern layout, there are F pattern layout. So whenever you are designing a website, the flow is very important. Flow is the way your eye moves its lead through a composition. Most of us will naturally move from one element to another in our own fashion. By intelligent design, we can control how people move from one place to another place. So there should be verbal flow, there will be visual flow. I will show verbal flow is the part taken when reading text on the page. Visual flow is the part taken when looking at images and graphic on the page. See here, search, web search, or web search and search. Which one you think is better? The second one is better. So because there web search you are saying, and then here search is there, you will develop a consistent topological style across your site. Choose a font for your copy that is easy to read. Remember the principle of proximity. Place heading close to the text. They refer to caption close to the image. Caption should be close to image. How to improve visual flow? Use direction arrow. Use barriers when you want to reverse the eye direction. Create open part to allow each movement through your design. So there are certain tricks. I will be sharing this slide with the organization. Already I have shared. If you can read these things, these are certain strategies which we can actually use to improve the flow. So flow is one thing. So when I'm saying that in the era of this LLMs, even website is important. Website design is also important, because end of the day, business will happen when someone comes to your website. And when someone is coming to website and they are not clicking into call to action, it's of no use. And someone is moving toward call to action only when you are guiding it to. So there should be flow. So improve the flow for your website. These are the three types of design layout I always recommend to our students: Gutenberg diagram, jet pattern, and F pattern. See, these all things when we think, it's not marketer's business to think about design. The designer, the web designer, they are not aware about the science behind the design. You as a marketing science graduate or teacher or faculty, you should understand these things. So Gutenberg diagram, jet pattern, and F pattern are three common website design pattern. The Gutenberg diagram, this is axis of orientation. This red color is showing. This is reading gravity, is the blue one color. So generally primary optimal area is this one, this quarter, then strong flow area. From here people go to this flow. This third quadrant I generally ask to avoid the content, important content here. Terminal area is here. So your content should be mostly in primary and this terminal area, and from primary it can flow to this area. Gutenberg diagram, as you see, divides into four content. Primary optical area located in top left, here it is. Strong flow area located in top right, and weak flow area located in the bottom. Terminal area located in the bottom right, and the weak flow is generally avoided. So generally people, this first, second quadrant and fourth quadrant are the most important. Pattern suggests that I will sweep across down the page in a series of horizontal movement called axis of orientation. So generally you see it moves like old typewriters. It's like you will be moving like this, like arrows are shown here. Easy sweep start little further from the left edge and moves little closer to the right edge. The overall movement is for eye to travel from primary area to terminal area, and this part is referred to reading gravity. So see blue color arrow, reading gravity. Your content is there, the more noticed it will be. This is jet pattern, which is followed in all WordPress sites. So jet pattern is followed. This is image flow folder. Website where the logo is placed at one location, the links are placed at second. The third is more important, and fourth one is most important. That's why here the call to action is there. So background separation to focus the eye movement inside the framework. This I will not be going into because we are running out of time. The style logo 1, 2, 3, and 4 points are very important. Generally, we put call to action at point 4, and generally call to action should be so big that it get noticed. Sign up now. You want this website to be visitor on this website to sign up your content, so the call to action should be there. If you want your visitor to move from here to microsite where the more content is there, and they actually call to action related to download certain thing or download trial or registration is there, so it should be diverted from this website to other website. I never suggest keep the link of your home page into any marketing PPC campaign, because in that case bounce rate will be higher for your website, and in that case the search engine rank position will fall for your website. So there are many tricks, many do and don'ts for search engine rank position, search engine marketing. Nowadays, although SERP is not being used by digital marketing, because most of the content or most of the information search is being done through large language models. So this is the thing. How jet layout works? Certainly it does need to be final concrete solution for the all site, but it doesn't. After these are 4 big principles of an effective design: branding, hierarchy, structure, and a call to action. On all 4 was there. It works mostly jet type pattern, because most reader will scan a site in same way, and they would scan a book top to bottom, left to right. So it's going through gravity also. So logo is on top and call to action is on 4th quadrant. So it works actually. Example of jet shape website, see here, call to action is so this is a jet pattern. Now there are zigzag pattern. Zigzag pattern in jet type pattern is there, and the website is in a free flow kind of thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the prominent point where you can put your information. This is for content heavy website, and see, this is a heat map. General Nelson is a company which came up with a heat map study, and they came with that content heavy website like search engine and everything. You find that the people put more attention on 1, 2, these 4, this 9 points. So these are where, and this follow a shape which is called F shape. So generally all portal, whether that is Alibaba, whether that is Amazon.com, whether that is India Mart, they followed F pattern type on their website. So just see jet pattern, zigzag is extension of jet pattern, then there is F pattern for content heavy website. So these are very, very important things you should know. You should communicate with your market design team as a marketer. Unless you follow, so F-shape pattern suggest information should be placed across the top of the design where it is generally red. Lesser information should be placed along the left edge of the design. People don't read online, they just scan. They find the right information and then they dig into that. So your bait, content bait should be at right place. The app layout work because it allows web surfer to scan content naturally. The layout feels comfortable because people have been reading top to down, left to right on their entire lives. Unfortunately, the pattern shift to get applied to everything online instead of only text-heavy content. So I have seen that now if you are making a personal website, make it like jet shape. If you are making consulting website, go for zigzag shape. If you are making a content-heavy platform or something like that, then you go for F-shape pattern. Example of F-shape pattern, all this content-heavy website or newspapers you will be seeing, they follow the jet F pattern. What are call to action? Because that's the ultimate thing, because you want people to act and you want to get some information or some registration or some sign up. Call to action is the most important element of lead generation, and they should be used in each and every one of the marketing tactics, whether that is email, social media, update, press release, trade show, or list go on. If you are not using a call to action, you are actually wasting your content. Your content should end up with some call to action. So whether that is clicking on certain things, so that you can actually find out whether there was click through or something, you come to know that your content is working. Keep asking what call to action we are using to drive people behavior on any website, whether that is news website or any website or platform. Size matters. I will tell, make your CTA big. All most important, this sign up is most important. That's why this website show that so CTA should be visible. Give it room to breathe for people. You know, less is more. It's said sometimes. So sometimes give people breath. Don't clutter things with a lot of content. Even though the content heavy website are good for search engine rank positioning, but there is a limit of doing. You cannot overdo anything. So well, that can be call to action. There is a, you cannot ask too many call to action. If you want to attract more attention to your CTA, you should give it more white space. So, or in this case here, more orange space. So it should not be cluttered, the call to action. So these are certain strategy. Give it prominent placement to your call to action. See here, it is given prominent placement. Contrast is key. If you are giving black on white, white on black, see here, call to action, get a tour is given. You now, my homework for you is, although you people are faculties, how then also I say, when even now you are going now watching, you think the best website from your interest area. Suppose for Make My Trip you are saying, or booking.com you are saying, you see how they have placed content, whether they are following jet shape, whether they are following zigzag shape, whether they are following F shape, how they have placed your call to action, what is their content, if they are cluttered, how the call to action are placed, whether they are placed on dark on light or light on dark, something like that. You just observe it. You will, if you find 3-4 improvement area in any website you are visiting. And if you are, then I will think this 1.5 hour which we discussed will be useful. Add hover effect. Hover effect is when you are putting your cross cursor and the color changes. So hover effect is also very useful when the selection is there. So that actually call to action that changes when you hover over them to make mouse. This type of hover effect create perception that CTA is instantly clickable, and then they click on that. And when they click on that, then they see the next page. And if they get interested, if they are not visiting the next page, they are not getting interested, there is no use of that. So hover effect is also one of the thing I always recommend. Embrace unconventional shape, but you cannot overdo also. Most call to action have same shape, regular box, but however designer use some of the industry you have room of creativity. Some like you cannot be over creative in serious website, or you cannot be over creative in consultancy website. Unless it is advertising agency, you can be very creative there. So think about that, what business you are, what type of communication you are having. Accordingly, you can have conventional or unconventional shape. Create a sense of direction also, like create a resume. This is taken from a resume website. These arrows are giving a sense of direction. This is another very good strategy when you are actually want to drive. Because why I'm saying any marketing communication is sustainable. First, it is green when it is digital. I want to correlate it with the theme of the session. It's sustainable only when the money is not getting wasted. Otherwise, the marketing campaign will not be sponsored by management, and it will not be sustainable. So a marketing communication is sustainable if it reaches maximum people, it reaches right people, it reaches it is democratized, and of course so create a sense of direction is one thing. Focus on text, not graphics. I keep saying this, text are better. When when I was young, when I was 19-year-old, there used to be website, and the first content used to come on the website. When you are entering, there will be music and there will be flash content. Those days are gone. Even if you can do with text, you try to do text. Text are better. The studies show that a website visitor read more text content than graphical content, but that's not always true. The different strategy contradicts that. Even nowadays, people attention span is so weak, so poor, that they prefer images, and on images they prefer videos, and videos also they prefer reels. So just think about what suits in your business. If it is consultancy, people will go for content. No, they will download the white paper, they will read it also. If it is B2C, they will not go for, or you're selling a FMCG product, they will not go to read the content, 4-page long content. I still daily I download many white papers. I must admit that out of those 10 download, I read 1 or 2, but where are those kind of people who read those kind of content? People are now cluttered with the content. You have to break that clutter. For that, you need to be innovative. You need to be have a sense of what you say, direction, what you want to achieve through your marketing campaign. Otherwise, your marketing campaign will not be successful. So these are the things. Still, we have time, 10 minutes. So we will go to some website, and we will be doing the analysis based on our whatever we have shown till now. Let me open the booking.com. This is one of the website which is a market leader. Now I will be sharing my screen again. So yes, let me share my screen. So So see here, what do you think? Most prominent things, booking.com logo is here. Here at second position, register and sign is there. There is a sense of direction also, from place to check-in out date, and then you are going. So by details and here. So these are call to action. When you going down, this is a kind of F-shape pattern also. So F-shape pattern, because here in F there are more information. So somewhere this website is mix of jet shape as well as it is mix of what you say F-shape also. You go to Alibaba.com. See here. Again, the prominent places here, the categories are placed in F shape, and here it is there. When you scroll down, another thing is there. Why these websites are compatible with mobile also. Now, let me do one thing. You are suppose you are Gulf Medical University, the university where I work. So Gulf Medical University, the sponsored result is coming. See, Gulf Medical University hotels. So Gulf Medical University is thing. Now, how you will search information about Gulf Medical University? Now, generally, you will be having LLM there. So suppose I am going to Google, and then on that I am searching in AI mode, and I am searching for Gulf Medical University. So see, you are getting information in a structured manner. Now, the information is coming from 13 sites. These 13 sites are the important site where you should put more information. So see here, for Gulf Medical University, Beirut, Wikipedia, College Dunia, these are important sites. From there you are getting information. You will be seeing this information is coming from College Dunia. This information is coming from College Dunia. These are coming from College Dunia. So from where all search engines, whether that is Google in AI mode or Bing, you are using Copilot, or you are using ChatGPT, you just search. When you are searching information related to you or your competitor, which website are coming prominent, or which kind of website are coming as a prominent, you go and you try to engage with those websites. You try to put comment, like Wikipedia is coming, so you put information in Wikipedia, you keep it updated. So these are certain strategies. So the search engine marketing has significantly changed. People are not using only search and then they are visiting each and every website, but it is getting, the work is now easy for a web surfer. The everything information is getting in presentable form. So that's all from my side. We still have 4 minutes. So if there is any questions, I will be happy to answer.
Thank you, sir. This is Dr. Asad Ahmed.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. I have one question, sir. Actually, you talked about something which is of my interest. That is the say concentration, say span, or say attention span of say people has decreased because of those reels, social media. So, unfortunately, what I have just gone through a data, we found out that the say attention pattern has say declined to less than 10 seconds. So
Yes, yes.
in that case, what kind of content we should create so that it is attractive? People go, and then as you said, people what they are doing is they are just coming up with say contents from the AI, and then those are large, and people are not going through it. So what kind of content we should create so that people get attracted towards that?
See, the thing is, if people are watching reels, we have to, as a marketer, we have to place our content in reels only. The thing is, in newspaper, I used to divide newspaper into two fold: above the fold, below the fold. Generally, in newspaper, above the fold advertisement were more costly, below the fold were less costly. Same way, in reels also, suppose span is reducing to 20 seconds, your message and should come in the first part of the what you say. Even in videos also, your message should come in the first part of the content. And the thing is, it should not be intrusive. Other thing is, as a marketer, we should come with informative content. So generally the ratio is 5 times you are educating, you are trying to increase the size of pie, and 1 time you are actually getting the cut of that pie. Means you market 1 in 5 times you actually talk about the category, and 1 time you talk about your product. So that's the better strategy. Otherwise, overselling doesn't work. So people will actually block you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. If you have any other question, people can ask.
Yeah, I have a question. Sir, sir, as you talked about content, so we talk about firm created content and user created content. So, sir, what is the future of firm created content when we are relying too much on user created content? Likewise, in websites, let's say e-commerce websites, we first of all we consult those people who have purchased something, their reviews, right? And in social media also, like companies are pushing the users, the people, to share their content related to their brand. So where do you see like the firm created content in future?
See, generally what we feel is user created content is more reliable. No, generally to firm created content, but this varies from industry to industry. See, if I want in a B2B sell, if I want to provide information about the content and it is too technical, I will rely on firm created content only. User created content. User can talk about experience. User can talk about overall experience with post sales experience, everything. So for some type of content, I will rely on customer created content. But when it comes to technical aspect and other thing, firm created content is important. So one side doesn't fit all for. So generally, I told you, in case of reviewer, which you are saying, review they put on website, that is very skewed. Either you'll go for 5 or you'll go for 1. No one gives 2 or 3 or 4 as 4-star points when they are reviewing. Either they are very angry or they are very rewarded, they are very happy. So 1 and 5. So rating, we don't rely, and everyone know how inorganically the rating are actually treated. And generally what happens, as a marketer also I have experience, if I get 1-star comment for my services. I was a hospital CEO for 6 years. So even we get 1-star comment for some of our service, then what we'll say, inorganically we will go and we will generate four more 5 stars by giving discount on medicine or something like some way. So we counter that. So it's not black and white, it's very gray. And that's why when your question comes, firm created content or user created content, for experience or post sales experience, you go for user related content. The product is very tricky, product is very technical, I rely on firm created content. Of course, there are some bloggers, they actually demonstrate your product also, and they actually serve as a spokesperson of the company. In those cases, you can rely them also. So one side doesn't fit all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any other question we have? Anyone else?
Running short of time, but still I'll try to come up with a very short question, and I think a couple of sentences with the concrete sentences from the expert might answer my question here. Sir, during your session, and it was a very informative session, sir. Thank you so much for that. In your presentation, you mentioned one thing, that organic is no more organic. And we believe that as well while teaching in the classrooms, going into the digital marketing classes particularly, and listening to our students, we can say that. And we know that the trust factor is going down. How do you see that maybe influencer marketing or maybe some exposed person who's there on social media for any firm, for any organization, how exactly in today's time the marketers should be utilizing these influencers or these spokesperson, maybe what user generated content or the firm generated content is about, maybe this is somewhere in between. So how exactly these two might be utilized so that we are on the right path and the trust factor is still there?
Influencer has big follow-up. Okay, and there are two type of influencer. One influencer who generate money for themselves by creating engaging content. So those are another breed. There are certain breeds who has followers for their credibility, not for content. So when the one person is having follower for their credibility, those are endorsing certain thing, it is good. But someone is there for only for entertainment and so people are going there for content, not their credibility. So in that case, it will not work. Then also, even some advertisement, we go for in-ad placement. Like if you have heard about, there are many people who make reels, and in that they have events like unboxing certain product, that they got this product, they are unboxing it. So they have some strong followers. They actually view that at least. So maybe the ad reaches there, and when then later they further search for the information, and in that case they actually find more information about that on company website, and they buy it also. So again, the people who has credibility and following for their credibility, those guys, if they are endorsing sportsman, as you rightly mentioned. So suppose one lady is there, Jemima Rodriguez is there. She is having good following. So she is suppose unboxing something, sports product. Again, the thing is, the product should be also what you say, in synergy with the person who is endorsing that. Then it will give good result. Yes.
So I think that we should now end the session. I hope that there are no other questions as we have crossed the time. Thank you very much for this enlightening session. You started from discussing marketing in new era, and you talked about comparing the traditional marketing along with the emerging and the new marketing, digiting, and we learned a lot from those things. So thank you very much, sir, again from the organizing committee. So that's all from our side, and thank you participants for being attentive and attending the program with full full zeal and curiosity. So thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Signing off.
Walaikum salam. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.